Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Guncerio's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Stop, little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audits. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. But I'm in a stall, she cried. Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom, DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy, because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while, the woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. That's an absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. That was great.
Tuesday. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. All right, all right, all right, all right. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, all you wonderful Russians. Good morning to you and many more. That's right. Oh, I almost forgot my big crazy fancy special effects. Check it out. All right, all right, all right. Round of applause for the $10 light. Thank you. Hello, welcome. It's Tuesday. That means we made it through Monday. Oh, yes. Woo. And it was a rough one, man. Yesterday, I was, I'm here in Florida, and I'm telling you, I had all 3 seasons yesterday. In the morning, it was so hot that if you went outside, you'd melt. And then in the afternoon, it was like the biggest, craziest thunderstorm I've ever seen. I thought we were all going to die. It was horrible. And then, like 10 minutes later, it was like a beautiful spring day, just nice weather. You could take a walk outside, maybe have a little barbecue. It was crazy. Well, okay, not all 4 seasons because it never gets actually cold out here, but so there was no winter. But anyway, that was fun. So let's see who's here today. News Now Enemy was first. So the first happy dance of the day goes to News Now Enemy. All right. All right, thank you. News Now Enemy, the guy who gave me this gift, the News Now Enemy logo. All right. See, it matches his thingy bobble avatar. All right. It does. Microphone. All right. Heisenberg. Let's see. Melissa White. Good morning, lovies. Good morning to you, too. Fraudit Wrangler's in the house. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, too, Wrangler. All right. Little Chihuahua, big world, God bless. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if I know you were in here, but I don't know if you noticed yesterday, somebody accused Blackheart Knight of stealing the missing Schrodinger's cat card. Dun, dun, dun. The plot thickens. Scott Ammo, what's up? Good morning, Hezekiah and pals. Good morning, Scott. Let's see what else we got. Dad farted. Good morning, everyone. Why did the computer wear a Kevlar vest? Because she thought she was going to get screenshot. Right? No, that was a good joke. I like dad jokes, dagnabbit. Damn crows. Little Chihuahua, good morning from Melissa White Rabbit. All right. Zurzuzakwi says, huh? What? Where am I? You're on the other side. You're on the turtle's tummy. You're supposed to be on his back. Get with the program, G. And then, once you get on the back, then you got to climb up the elephant. But you know what I'm saying. The Tequila Kid, good morning. What's up? Nyman's wife, good morning, everyone. Baby Hunter says, good morning. Good morning to the baby. All right. Greg Jonick, good morning, Frauditor Wrangler. See, baby's got it made too bad that you're too young to enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, man, all I got to do is sit here and, I ain't got to do nothing except for be cute, and everyone will think I'm great just because I'm cute. Oh, that's the best. All right, Grandpa's. Morning, Hez in chat. After 2.5 years, I got to hear the doctor say, in remission. All right. Round of applause for Grandpa's. Awesome. Love it. Glad to hear that. Oh, no, he's here. Stop yelling. I got a hangover. Oh, you little brat. I knew you were up to something last night. He snuck out, man. I knew he was. Ooh, the little. I went through his camera. There was no footage either. I don't know what the heck he was doing, but apparently he was drinking, the little punk. Anastasia Beaverhausen. Good morning, everyone. This message is brought to you by Insomnia. Oh, no. Little Chihuahua, Melissa White Rabbit. Anastasia, Grandpa's. Little Chihuahua, Dad farted. Melissa, Tequila Kid. Little Chihuahua, who else is here today? Norfolk Southern Pokey District. Morning, everybody. Big hugs to Little Chihuahua, Big World, and friends. All right. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Gonna drink some awesome sauce. Do you really drink sauce? I think it's more like you put it on your food and then eat it. I don't know, man. Edie Marie, good morning. Heston Fres, good morning, Edie. The Frauditor Hunter says she spit in my face. All right. Edie Marie for $2. Give a cupcake happy dance for Grandpa's. Oh, all right. All right, hold on. Let me get situated here. All right. Now, I don't have the proper Saturday show cupcake happy dance when she's here because that comes from her end, but I'll give you the same happy dance I give her, the triple dipple, which is what I call the cupcake happy dance. All right, here you go. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. Yes, that's a good way to start the morning. It's like calisthenics. I love it. David Perillo Jr., quiet as a lamb. All right, that's what we're talking about. David Perillo Jr., another one of my awesome fans who gave me a wonderful gift. He gave me this here. And in fact, Little Chihuahua Big World, there's a Little Chihuahua Big World t-shirt right there with the writing on it is hand airbrushed by Little Chihuahua herself. All right. Grandpa's Texas Tim. What's up, Texas? Good to see ya. Maserati 5000 GT. Good morning, Little Chihuahua Big World, and Anastasia Beaverhausen. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my wonderful, beautiful, amazing, unbelievable producer, Salacious, is in the house. Let's see. Who else is here today? Texas Tim, Salacious. Greg Jonick for $5. Grandpa's needs a cupcake happy dance. Read this post in the chat and give News Now Voodoo a tasing. Holy crap, that's amazing. We got a happy dance and a tasing. Woo-hoo. And you know what? To celebrate Grandpa's being in remission, I'll be more than happy to do a triple dipple with some double trouble on top of it. Here we go. Check it out. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I'm going to taste his ass to Tennessee. All right. Okay. Olay.
Okay. Olay! Hey, this is fun. I get why you do this. Do it again, man. I'll show the people the real way to dance. Check it out, man. No, for real, do it. Come on. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that boy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa, man, my head's pounding, G. Hey, look, hey, has you got any aspirin for my, what? Really? Hey, man. Look, guys, look. You see, you all need to understand, man. Man, I like to have fun, you know what I'm saying? Woohoo! Oh, wow. Yeah, so please don't get too loud, man. You know, I got, my head's pounding, you dig? So, no loud noises, please. All right? Can you guys do that for me? What, Hez? What'd you scream in my ear for? What, am I gonna get tased now? That'd be a great way to start my day with my headache and all this. No. What did you guys do? Oh, a happy dance and a taste. Thanks a lot, Greg.
All right. Well, there's that. What happened next? Let's find out. As he's starting to dance to some of the music, he loves the opening music. He likes Skeptic's outro music. All right. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. I put some awesome sauce on my crab hammer sandwich. It doesn't like the taste of it doesn't taste like a crab hammer sandwich. Well, you know, sometimes you got to use your earballs to listen to what's being said, and then you'll get the recipe just perfect. A crab hammer sandwich is definitely better than a butthole sandwich. That's for sure. Frauditor UK, keep up the awesome work. Thank you. I will. I appreciate the appreciation. Beating down a disabled veteran. The voodoo doll's not a vet, man. He served 5 minutes in stupidity class, never in the military. Oh, Big Bork, Little Bite, what's up? Stop being so mean to News Now Voodoo. Oh, Bob from the Graham and Bob Show. Hey, everybody, Graham is busy, but the Bobs are here to join. All right. So you know what? Just because of that comment, in response to that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start the show with some lunacy and some silliness and having fun till my daddy takes T-Bird away. Hey, baby.
A First Amendment auditor, a sovereign citizen, and a Moorish national walk into a bar. The barman asks, "And what can I get you?" "I don't answer questions." "Me neither." "I don't drink alcohol." "Well, how about a Coke then?" "Don't try to dictate to me on my land." "Beer." "Servant, get me a beer." "It's server, but I'm a bartender." "You work for me. Get me a beer." "Servant." "Well, I'll need to see some ID, please." "I don't ID, tyrant." "You work for me. Get me your supervisor." "I don't need to ID. Have I broken the law?" "What are you doing here anyway?" "I own this property. It's part of my heritage as a Moor." "Well, this is getting out of hand." "Don't escalate, tyrant. We don't follow your laws, tyrant. Do as you're told. This is my land." "Oh, wait. I know why he's getting confused." "How about now, tyrant?" "Tyrant." Fuck this. I'm insured.
All right. Big fan to the Graham and Bob Show here. Where'd the music go? Dagnabbit. Damn crows. Look out! Take cover, man. Woohoo! Griffey for 2 Australian. And Big Bork Little Bite for $2. News Now Voodoo, happy twerk. All right, so we got one wants a tasing, a super duper tasing, and the other wants a twerk. So let's see if I could get him to twerk into a tasing. Gamer88, what's up? I say more tasing, less dancing. Oh no. Some people love the tasings, man. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get him doing a twerk and then see if we could squeeze in a tasing without him knowing it's coming. Let's see. Got to be sneaky with this stuff because he's not as dumb as he looks. No, he is.
Oh, man. He has, man. Check it out, man. Look. Hey, I found the aspirin, man. Hey, go ahead and give me a couple of these, man. I need it, brother. Yeah, what are some home remedies? Guys, give me some home remedies for, oh boy, for a hangover in the chat. I don't know if what you drank makes a difference, but I'll give you a quick rundown. See if there's a difference. Maybe like I gotta drink like what, like raw eggs or something. Let's see. I had 14 whiskey stone sours. I had 13 Miller genuine drafts. Like 5 shots of tequila. About 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 vodka gimlets. I had like 3 old fashions. After that, it gets blurry. You know what I mean? Yeah. You guys wanted to see me twerk, I heard. All right, here you go. Check it out, man. All right, go ahead. Hit the music, Hez. Oh, what the hell is that? All right, I'll take it. Go ahead, play it again. All right. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Look at that. Y'all love looking at my butt, don't you? Because you know I'm the pimp. You're the simp. And I've been eating all the shrimp, you dig? Yeah. What the? Ow! Why am I getting tased?
All right. Anyway, hang in there, News Now Voodoo. I'm trying to triangulate your location. Oh, if you could get a GPS tracker on that internal taser he has attached to his spleen, maybe you'd be able to get somewhere. Oh, Jason D, hair of the dog. Oh. He's going to send me to the store to buy him some Crown Royal, I guess. Look out. But you know what? He ain't worth Crown Royal. He needs that cheap whiskey, you know? Bottom shelf stuff. Victoria B, morning. Oh, you know what he needs? Mad Dog 2020. Yeah. That's perfect stuff for him. Woo-hoo, look out. Anyway. So, it's Tuesday. And for those of you who know me, you know that Tuesday's movie day. I always go to the movie theater on Tuesday night. Yep, last week I saw The Meg 2. Also known as for 90 minutes. And then the week before that, I kind of saw Oppenheimer, but the projector kept breaking. I was there for 4 hours for a 3-hour movie, and I didn't even see the whole thing. But tonight, I'm going to see The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Or Demeter, something like that. Anyway, what this movie is, for anyone who doesn't know, and the whole reason why I'm going to see it really is because I love me some old school monster movies. You know, like the original Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon, that kind of stuff. Love those movies, man. Grew up on them. Yeah, Four Loko. There you go. Mad Dog 2020 and Four Loko. Yes. Dangerous. Anyway, David's like, I told you to go see Barbie. No. Yeah, Big Bork knows what's up. What happened was, in the original movie Dracula, in the movie, Renfield goes to Transylvania to make a business deal with the Count to sell him the Carfax Abbey over in London. In the book, it was not Renfield was a separate character. What they did in the original movie was they took the Jonathan Harker character and the Renfield character from the book and made him the same guy. I think Keanu Reeves played Jonathan Harker in the Dracula, the Bram Stoker Dracula movie. But anyway, in the original film, in all of them, as far as whether or not it was Renfield or Jonathan Harker, ultimately that character became like Dracula's slave after Dracula bit him. Then they got on the boat from Transylvania to London. And when the boat finally arrived in London, everybody was dead except for Renfield or Jonathan Harker, depending which version you're looking at, that character. And there was a coffin with the Count inside of it. Well, anyway, it was always kind of like, the boat shows up in London and everyone's dead except for the one guy. So this whole movie is about the voyage from Transylvania to London and what happened during that time. From what I read, I don't think it's necessarily supposed to be a good movie, but I like the idea of it. Like, we all know everyone died on the ship and we can assume what happened, but I guess the reason why I like the idea so much is because it's like all of these movies now are just rehashes of already existing properties. But here they're taking an already existing property and doing something different with it. Like, we're not just going to retell the story of Dracula. They never told you what actually happened on the boat. So we're going to make a movie based on the idea, well, what did happen on the boat? Well, let's see, So I thought that was kind of an interesting take on it. But again, I'll find out tonight. Maybe I'll see it and I'll be like, damn, this movie sucks. Sucks. But I don't know. I'll find out tonight. Either way. After all that liquor, Riot Girl, California, Fort Worth, Accountability Angel, Sweet Tea, Regan Benson, and Big Brit start to look good. Hey, that's his goal, You just basically named his whole stable as a pimp. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the show. All right. Love you guys. Best fans in the world. Dag nabbit. We enjoy vampire movies. For your information, I have a draft for Vampire Bob's story. Hopefully one day we can do it. Yes, let me tell you something about vampire movies. Speaking of movies about Dracula, Renfield was fun. Out of all the movies I've seen recently, I've seen a lot of good movies, but just fun. Like, The Meg is supposed to be just mindless fun, but I couldn't enjoy it because I kept losing my concentration every time I heard. Because throughout the whole movie, it was like every couple minutes something would happen, and I'm actually thinking if I hear that sound effect again, I'm gonna break the screen. And then I'd hear it again, and then I didn't want to get arrested, so I didn't. But still, it's like it kept taking me out of it. But Renfield, which is now available on Paramount Plus, the Prussians, Plus, is actually a fun movie. Like, people literally get their faces ripped off. It's great. It's fun, it's like, and here's why it's great. Okay, just to be, so that you understand, to put it in perspective, I went and saw the new Evil Dead movie, and I was extremely disappointed. And then a week later, I saw Renfield, and it was like, this is more like an Evil Dead movie than the actual Evil Dead movie. It's fun. It's funny. The violence is so ridiculously, insanely over the top that it becomes goofy. It's like, it's great. It's art, man. Fun. Just for fun, another tasing is in order. $2 for those Australians. They love to watch people get tased. I love giving them the tasings because I love tasing that little voodoo doll. You guys don't know what he does when we're off camera to me. That little punk always, he pranks me all the time. All the time. The other day, I took a bite into an Oreo cookie, and his little ass had replaced the filling inside the Oreo with toothpaste. Because it was the same color and consistency looking. He's a jerk, man. And then he put dishwashing soap in the tank of my toilet. So when I flushed it, it started bubbling over. Telling you, this guy's a punk. In fact, you know what? I'm happily going to tase his ass. Come here, boy.
What the hell did I do now, Liz? What are you doing? Oh, the cookie thing? Yeah, that was funny, man. Where do you see what I put in the pie, man? Oh, shit. I shouldn't have said nothing. Oh, did I curse? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hey, listen, guys. Yeah. Oh, man, you have no idea the hell I put this guy through. And he deserves every bit of it. And so do you. And so do all of my victims when I'm out there auditing. Because I'm an auditor and I'm a pimp. You are all just a bunch of simps. You're stupid victims of my camera. And there ain't nothing you can do because it's technically legal. I'm an auditor. You're a piece of poop. I'm an auditor. You're a bootlicker. I'm an auditor. You can go to hell. I'm an auditor. Because you frickin' smell. That little guy.
He's crazy. Rock on, Voodoo. Mustard and a Boston cream donut is great too. Better than shaving cream in your cookie. Oh, yeah. That'd be nasty. I'm just glad that's all it is. Wait, what? Stick News Now Voodoo in the freezer. That'll teach them. Ooh, that might be a good idea. Blue Steel, what's up? All right. Graham hopes to see Renfield. He's saving up to take us, Bob's. Ooh, you're all going to go see Renfield. Yeah. All right, so it looks like we're pretty much caught up. Parsons 1122 loves. Wait a minute. Need new tires? Rent a car with the same bolt pattern and swap the wheel. See how somebody who's a pro frauditor is going to have like evil intent. Oh, Chili filed a new motion. What was it? Where'd that come from? Was it the frog? He usually is the one who presents that stuff. Anyway, let's get the show started. I wanted to start with, because he's a good friend of the show, and he's on vacation now, and we all support and love the fact that Skeptic has crossed over the 100,000 subs mark. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out the new Team Skeptic video. Because why not? Heck, damn it.
We have a type of sovereign citizen that we don't actually come across very often, known as an Israelite. Basically, Israelites are just another form of edible Play-Doh, similar to the Moorish American sovereign citizens who believe their people predate the American justice system and therefore judges and prosecutors have no jurisdiction over them. But today's judge is not playing games with these soft-tards. So let's begin.
Did you want to handle that case right now, Judge Najee Goodman? Mr. Bowditch has spoke to him.
Mr. Bowditch, are you ready on Goodman?
Well, Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Goodman. Mr. Goodman asked me to tell you that the prosecutor in this case has no power of attorney over him. He's an Israelite. There's no grounds under the bar code this matter should be dismissed. I believe he may want to represent himself.
Of course he wants to represent himself, especially since his delusional legal arguments have no basis in actual law.
You may ask for some clarification if you talk to Mr. Goodman, but that's what he told me to tell you.
Thank you. Mr. Goodman, are you requesting that you represent yourself on this matter? You're muted, Mr. Goodman.
What I'm saying is, nobody has power of attorney law over me through the barcode. I'm the beneficiary. My name is not those capital letters, so I'm an Israelite from the 12 tribes. So what I'm saying is I'm representing myself. That's all that needs to be said, because that's what the law is. I got common law jurisdiction. It's a non-violent crime. So I push for it to be dismissed under the
All right, well,
barcode.
it's not going to be dismissed today. So simple question. Are you representing yourself from this point forward? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm counseling myself.
All right, Mr. Bowditch, you're out. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I love how his attorney, Mr. Bowditch, casually thanks the judge for allowing him to get out of the way of that derailed train car full of edible crayons known as Najee Goodman.
I said, are you planning on filing a motion, or would you like to set this case for trial?
I'm planning on filing a motion to dismissal because there's no grounds or no standing over my case, because nobody has power of attorney law to hear me, to even take this process even further. You got to prove that first. You got to prove that you got power of attorney law over me to hear this matter.
Okay,
I'm an Israelite.
you're saying, but you don't know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about. You don't have power of attorney law. The prosecutor don't have power of attorney law. You don't have power of attorney law. It's under the barcode.
Mr. Goodman, please do not interrupt me. I'm trying to be polite.
Okay, it's under the barcode though. This is what you signed up to do. You're a public servant.
Right, unless you are a price on a can of beans, we don't need a barcode.
Got him!
Yes, I am. I'm a human being. I'm not a deity. I'm a human being. I'm a living man. I'm a living being. I'm not no cargo. I'm not none of that. It's under the barcode. This is the real law.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this actually is a great example of what I'm talking about. First of all, that judge was absolutely hilarious just now. But this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about when I talk about these idiots in court, from the sovereign citizens all the way down to the First Amendment frauditors. When they're in court, the arguments they make no sense, but they think that everything they say is a gotcha. Like they're telling the courts and they're telling the judges, hey, I speak your secret language. I know your code. So he's like, no, you can't do this because I'm under the barcode. And the judge is like, barcode? Oh, you mean the lines on a can of beans? What the hell are you talking about, you idiot? I love that line. That's brilliant.
Come here. Yeah, no standing or no going.
Mr. Goodman, I'm going to give you a date for your motion.
I'm only here to praise or easy.
Pardon me?
I want all my rights intact to me at all times. Do you agree?
I can't understand what you're saying. I think you're too close to your mic.
I want all my rights intact to me at all times. Do you agree?
I can't understand you, so no, I don't agree. I hear you're something
okay,
all the time.
I want all my rights intact to me at all times. I want all my rights intact to me at all times.
Have you ever wondered what happens if a woman eats too much lead paint and asbestos while pregnant? This is what happens.
All right, I can't understand you.
Okay.
Are you still living on border? Are you still living on border? Mr. Goodman, are you still living on border?
Ashley, keep yourself muted, please. Your child keeps crying. Thank you.
No, I live somewhere else. I moved.
All right. Can you give me that address, please?
I stay at hotel rooms from time to time because I don't have no house right now. So I've been playing a hotel room.
Geographically, where are you at today?
Detroit, Michigan.
All right. So my next pretrial date is when, Heather?
It is March 8th.
All right. So Mr. Goodman, I'm going to give you a date on March 8th to file a motion. You file a motion, we'll hear it on March 8th. That's going to be in person.
Motion for dismissal?
Whatever you want to file a motion. You said you wanted to file a motion. So I'm giving you a hearing date for your motion.
What time?
We'll schedule that at 10 a.m. and this is going to be live. No Zoom.
All right.
I'm having trouble
all right. I want all my rights intact to me at all times. I'm only here to threaten collusion.
You do realize that if you stop sniffing copious amounts of super glue, you wouldn't have to worry about cohesion so much.
I just want all my wife and text me all the time. And everybody just got to prove that they got power of attorney law.
You got to slow down because you're talking so fast I can't understand you. I keep hearing all time, but that's all I'm getting.
Okay, what I'm saying is for the dismissal, I'm about to put it in today. You got to prove that you got power of attorney law over me. I'm going to have to sue the courthouse for 100-fold.
Mr. Goodman, I don't have to prove a damn thing to you, sir. If you're here on the
you got to prove that you got to have power of attorney law over me. You don't have power. I don't care what you're talking about.
Over you, Mr. Goodman.
Yes, you do. You need power of attorney law to talk to me. You ain't got no ground. You ain't no standing. You ain't got no ground to understand. I got the affidavit of truth right here. I got authenticate birth certificate. I got a letter of intent over here right now. I broke all my contracts with the government. I'm not those capital letters. I'm with the 12 tribes of Israel. My name is Israel. I'm an Israelite. I'm with the 12 tribes of Israel. You don't got no power of attorney law over me. I'm pushing for dismissal. I'm suing your courthouse for 100-fold.
Yeah, because threatening a judge, a prosecutor, or a courthouse in general has worked out exactly how many times? Now, the judge ordered him to appear in person at his next court hearing, and as expected, our resident brain donor failed to show up. So his next court date took place in the only place that this woman-beaten jackass should be, from jail.
422.
Try it again, counsel. I'm sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patricia Manning for the people, P84088.
All right. And Mr. Goodman, can you hear us okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Ms. Murphy, what are we doing on these files?
Judge, it's my understanding that Mr. Goodman has an appointment at the Forensic Center on January 31st. As Your Honor knows, he has pending cases in Frank Murphy. He went before Judge Michael Callahan yesterday. He was, his bond was reinstated with a tether. I believe Your Honor has put a 250, 10% bond on Mr. Goodman. You know, Your Honor, that I'm going to ask you to reduce that bond to something affordable.
All right, so I've got two files. One file's got that 250, 10% with a GPS tether. That would be the February 5, 2022 incident date. And then the other file, which is the misdemeanor file from May 10, 2019, he's just on a personal on that one with a GPS tether.
Right, and you know, Your Honor, that I don't represent him on the DV.
Right, right. But he finally does have a date for a forensic exam?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right. So you just want to adjourn the PCC?
Yes, Judge. And ask for a reduction in bond.
Thank you. And Mr. Goodman, have you talked to an attorney on the domestic violence case, or are you representing yourself on that one?
I have nobody to represent me. I think it was Langford or something was supposed to be my attorney. I'm not sure how it went south.
Okay. All right, counsel, go ahead and make your bond argument. But before you do, just so we're all on the same page, my notes say it's 25,000, 10%, no contact with complaining victim, and GPS tether. Is that your understanding?
So, Judge, I thought it was 250,000, 10%, 25,000.
I don't know what I just said, but my file says 250. Well, yeah, 250,000, 10%. Correct.
So, Judge, I mean, obviously that's unaffordable. Mr. Goodman is not a man of means.
Yeah, no shit. I'd even go out on a limb and say that the defendant is not a man at all, but a petulant toddler with a paint chip addiction. Now, I'm going to let the rest of this play out, which consists of the public defender and prosecutor making arguments for bond reduction and the judge's epic response.
He and his significant other just acquired new housing, Your Honor. They have a baby. Mr. Goodman needs to be there to assist with childcare responsibilities because both of them were working before Mr. Goodman was taken into custody. I know we've had some issues, Your Honor, with appearing in court. Mr. Goodman has had transportation issues with respect to getting to the forensic center, and that was his issue, Judge. The tether violation was simply a malfunction of equipment, so I would ask Your Honor to And since they do not have means, Your Honor, I would ask Your Honor to reduce I'm asking Your Honor for a personal with the tether.
Response.
Um,
And counsel, you don't have to jump up to talk to me. I know it's instinctive, but it's okay if you don't.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is instinctive. Your Honor, in this case, he is before us for a misdemeanor DV. I understand he does have some pending felonies. I understand he's on a GPS tether for the felonies. I believe at this time, the most important thing is that he remain on, or that if he is released, he remains on a GPS tether. So in this case, I would not object to a personal bond.
All right. Ms. Murphy, unfortunately, this is one of those situations where I don't care what the parties think, because I've got a long history. This building's got a long history with Mr. Goodman not showing up in court. So I set the bond for that reason. I'm keeping the bond as it is for that reason.
And that's why I love this judge, because it doesn't matter that the public defender and prosecutor both agree on a PR bond. The judge already knows what time it is and knows that a person who doesn't believe that courts have jurisdiction to begin with will ever show up to a future court date. All right, guys, so that's the end of the video. We shot this video in Warsaw, Poland, and we still have a few European cities to travel before we go home. So if you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.
All right. Round of applause for Team Skeptic, everybody. What the hell? What's going on, man? What did you put in my coffee, Voodoo? Punk.
All right, I'm better now. Thank you. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Good to see you. Been a minute. This is at a rave. All right, Accurate Outrage. What's up? Hey, Fred Ends the Smitty, Blue Steel. So many wonderful people here. Society Red. Hey. All right. Every day and every night, everybody knows that it's all right to be Awesome Sauce McGee. That's me. Hey, who's got two thumbs and loves to act like an idiot online? This guy. All right. Woo-hoo. Welsh News Network with a 5-month membership milestone says moo and the cow goes moo. Here's your happy dance, Welsh. All right. Another mensch that gave me this here cup. And he also gave me this there, you can't really see it, but that hat back there, they got the Kick hat there, and I got the Welsh News Network hat there. All right. I can't. I'm trying to remember exactly how it goes. I have to think about it for a second. Let's see. Okay. I wrote this because that comment reminds me of, do you remember a few years ago there was a stupid song where it was like, the cow goes moo and the pig goes oink and the duck goes quack, but what does the fox say? Like, it's just like nonsense screaming after that. Or some kind of crazy whatever it was. Anyway, that song, I wrote a version of it. No, I'm not going to sing it. Too many people might know. Anyway, I rewrote it with different words where it was like the mom and dad, or the dad is playing with the kids, and it's like the dad says, "Hey, let's play video games and have some fun and play ball outside and have a good time." But what does the mom say? Clean your dishes and grab a broom and mop that floor and clean your room. It was that kind of a thing. David Perillo Jr. If you're in a crowded bar and you can't find a place to sit, go up to the hottest woman you can find, hit on her. She'll get disgusted and leave, and boom, now you got the seat. Roisin, what's up? Hi, hi, hi. Hey, all right. 2 pounds from Welsh News Network. Sing it, sing it, sing it. I did, but thank you. Hey, I'll give you a happy dance and I'll sing it again. All right. And like I said, I don't remember exactly the words because that was a long time ago when I wrote it. I was mad at my ex-wife, current wife at that time. And it was like me and the kids, the dad says, "Hey, do you want to play some video games? Let's go outside and have some fun." It's something like that. And that's what the dad says. And then, but what does the mom say? Do the dishes and clean your room and grab a mop and grab a broom, take out the garbage, something like that. Anyway. Yes, Welsh, have you seen this month's grand prize for my giveaway? This is amazing. First of all, I'll go over this. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Come on, what are we doing over here? It's free entertainment. Obviously, I get, my super chats and stuff, but all I ask for is that you hit the like, man. That's all you got to do. So all 10 prizes are going to include a set of Frauditor bingo cards that I made. So, you can play along at home just for fun. When you're watching Frauditor videos, pull out your Frauditor bingo cards. We got Tyrant. If I can see it, I can film it. Public Records, Camback, Flex Your Freedoms, Flip the Script. I'm a journalist. I'm your boss. I was just about to leave right here. FOIA request. So everyone's going to get a couple of those. And everyone's going to get a couple of these. They're going to get these lenticular dancing cop cards. Which is great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. Also included, there's also going to be the Casey Camera Boy getting punched in the face card, which is always a classic. But the big is that everyone 1 through 9, because there's always 10 prizes each month. 1 through 9 are going to get a blank mini News Now Voodoo that you can decorate yourself however you want. You could paint them, you could color them, you could dress them up, whatever you want to do. And if you do paint them, just also, eventually these blanks are going to be made for sale as well. They'll be around about $20, but that's including shipping and all that in the U.S. But whether you win one or you buy one or whatever, if you get one of these and you decorate it in any way and then send a picture of your decorated mini in, that picture will automatically get you an entry into that particular month's giveaway. But the grand prize for this month's drawing is a set of these pre-decorated by Salacious by hand for you. There's going to be 3 of them. Number 1, it's called the soft sit. They're all signed by Salacious. Look, he's got the tassel, the hat, the little fez made of clay. And look, he's got a little Black's Law dictionary there. You can see the pages inside of it. All right. So and look, he's got the rotten teeth. So you're going to get him. And you'll also get Long Island Audit. Liar. By Salacious. Look, he's got the girdle on. Look at the details. It is his glasses and his hat, right? His beard. This is amazing stuff. Oh, man. And then the pièce de résistance, the ultimate one with the most amount of work and detail, News Now Ninja. Look at this. He's got his little vest. He's got his little hippie bracelets. And look, his tattoos. He's got all the News Now Voodoo's tattoos all over him. Look at that. And he's got the dreadlocks, but he's also got the shaved head underneath it, just like the real News Now Ninja. He's got an exact replica of News Now Ninja's vest. This thing is amazing. Oh, look at his flip-flops, his little shoes there. Look at the detail on those. It's amazing. And then I got these. Those are the actual items, the still photos I'll show you just in case to get a little bit of a better look because I'm not using the best camera. Look, there's the Long Island Audit. News Now Ninja, the soft set. These things, this prize is, the grand prize is all three of those can be yours for the low, low, low price of being awesome. That's right. Because your name is in the contest. Awesome prizes. Yes, they are. It's fantastic. It's going to be great, great, great giveaway this month. Definitely hit that like button, subscribe. And if you cannot, there's multiple ways to enter the giveaway if you want to win one of those. Obviously, anytime I get any kind of a super chat for any amount or any donation for in any way, whether you use PayPal or whatever. And if you wanted to do that, by the way, I do have one of these. I don't know how that works, but they said that if I put it on screen, then people could use PayPal for me. But any donation to the channel in any amount automatically gets your name entered to the giveaway. It sounds like they're mowing outside. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but I'm hearing it louder than I'm hearing myself. Maybe if I turn the volume up on this, I don't know. And he wants to win a blank one and make a News Now Davy. Anyway, so the other ways to enter are usually what I'll do is I'll give you a phrase, something to type, and then the first 5 people to put that phrase in the chat get entries into the giveaway. So what I'm going to do today, and this is a thing, holy crap. Sounds like he's mowing on my forehead. So what I want to do, and this is what I've been doing lately, because I've had some people say, some people watch on the phone and they have it's a long, hard task for them to try and type stuff out. So because of that, instead of making it a speed competition, it's just, I'm going to give you the phrase right now, the phrase of the day for today. And then I'll give you a chance to type it out. And then wait. Don't hit enter. Don't send it till I say go. If you send it before I say go, it doesn't count. Once I say go and you send the phrase, the first 5 that come through, 5 entries into this month's giveaway. The phrase of the day today is going to be News Now Voodoo, ? Hoodoo. And if you don't know, hoodoo is Hoodoo. No, that's why I'm giving it fastest internet wins. Okay, see? Well, then forget it. Let's just not do anything because no matter what, somebody's going to find a way to complain about it and say it's not fair. Send me an email. Maybe we should just start playing Frauditor trivia. And the winners who get the questions right Go! Send them now. Katie said, what's up? Good to see you. Victor T, what's up? Don't listen to him, just do it. Archangel, what's up? Who's now Voodoo? Hoodoo! You do. What? Remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Hoodoo. You do. What? Remind me of the babe. Casadaga, Florida. All right, Blue Steel. That's the way to go. You should win just on that. Anyway. So, this is... I actually just thought of that. Like maybe some Frauditor trivia might actually be fun to play. Hoodoo, voodoo, we do. That's right. Accurate Hezokuai is talking about David Bowie. It's not fair. You said you're not doing it. Hey, Arby, what's up? Love it. LaDonna Rogers, good morning. What's up? So anyway, yeah. The Hebrew Nationals are greatest hot dog in the world. But oh, you mean this idiot that we just saw in court on the Team Skeptic video? Yeah. It's interesting how these people use so many different tactics to end up on the same conclusion. Like any excuse to just not have to follow law, they'll take it. It's craziness. Craziness. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the greatest fans in the world. I just want to say to you, it's time for some Frauditor troll. All right.
Everybody, in today's video, we'll be taking a look at good guy Fraudit getting himself arrested by the NYPD yet again. That is absolutely hilarious. But before we get into that, I have a small announcement. I'm sure you're already subscribed to my body cam react channel, Josh Prime, but I want you guys to know that I started a second react channel where I take a look at more DUIs, Karens, etc. It's called Josh Prime 2. So make sure to subscribe to that channel. The link is in the description. With that out of the way, enjoy the video.
And you got courage. It's your boy Good Guy Audits. I'm out here with Audits from America.
Audits from America.
You know the fucking deal.
Audits from America.
We in Queens.
Audits from America.
You don't hear at this precinct. Yo, start recording because I'm gonna hold the audio once I get inside. Hello.
I'm almost Summit doesn't just finish in the story. Holy shit. We showed Sarge and the Sarge was like, oh, it's good. That was my he literally takes her and walks on the street.
And then they can get to that to the place to do
He just takes her back. Yeah. That's so crazy.
Have you been helped?
Yes.
Sorry, I'll be right with you.
I just need 3 CCRB complaint forms.
So the reason why Creepy David wasn't arrested immediately is because he is hiding the fact that he's recording. He knows that he's not allowed. He knows it's illegal, and he knows he's going to get arrested. So that's why he's hiding it. But the cops are smarter than him, and they will outplay him in just a moment.
Sure. I don't know where to get them, but I'll get them for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey,
July 3rd.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who did this yesterday? Because I showed this same footage yesterday, but this is new from Troll. So is this am I showing the same video again by accident, or is this just a different person covering the same footage? Because I thought from the title, I thought this was new footage of him getting arrested.
No.
But I think I
No,
covered
okay,
it.
because usually if you walk to the front, you're supposed to tell, like, because I was standing up there.
why?
Yeah,
No,
because
it's
I
just
remember
it's a
her.
security thing. I gotta
Who
make
could
sure
forget a
people
cop that
just
looks like
have
that?
nothing.
Hey, you know,
We've had people do it in the past. where
oh,
they
no,
just
wait,
go
I'm
forward
sorry.
to the
That's
back.
supposed to be in character.
That's crazy. The signs right there.
Who could forget a
3.
cop that looks like
Uh-huh.
that? Hey, you know what I'm saying, guys?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you guys have community meetings?
Yeah.
When are they held?
All right, so this this butterbrain douche canoe, he's wearing a body camera, and that's why it's kind of pointed up. And the cops are gonna ask him eventually, like, "Is that camera on?" And he's gonna say no. And they're gonna be like, which of course, ooh, a frauditor lying. Wow, that's never happened before. Thank you, all you Frauditor supporters, for telling us that we're wrong. Meanwhile, the guy bold-faced lies to the cops. But we're wrong, even though he posts a video of himself lying. Like, that's what I don't understand about the people who support them. They'll love to say, well, the video doesn't lie. The video shows you doing the thing we're accusing you of doing. We're not just making blind accusations. It's in the freaking video. Every time. I'm not pointing out something he didn't do. So anyway, yes. Now that I think about it, we did see the exact same footage yesterday, but it was a different person covering it. This is Frauditor Troll covering it. But I got excited when I saw Good Guy Audit's arrested in New York again, because that's, you know, what this is. I thought Troll meant again, like since this arrest. I didn't realize it was this arrest. So, since most of us have already seen this same footage, but not Troll's take on it, if you want to watch the rest of this to see Troll's take on it, put a 1 in the chat. If you'd rather I move on to some different nude footage, put a 2 in the chat. Graham says he's been seen, but not sure who by. Uh-oh. Who by rhymes with Dubai. And Dubai is where that woman got locked up for speaking her mind and saying something that insulted someone. And they say that this country is horrible with the way they treat people's freedom of speech, because they ask people not to pull out their phones and record audio and video in, certain places. All right, so far I'm only seeing 2, so we'll move on to a different footage. That's all right. That's all right. That's right. Frauditor Troll, we love you. No offense to you. It's not you. It's the footage. We just watched it. I just didn't realize it was the same arrest. So let's move on to KFAR. All right.
And so we're going to cover JC News Now. I think this is actually my first JC News Now video. He just put this on his page. It's going to look a little strange. It's from TikTok that he uploaded to YouTube, but didn't make it a short, made it a video. It's a whole thing. Obviously, we're using Bitmoji today. I'm in the middle of writing a script for a scripted video for another page. It is what it is. JC News Now came across the old news desk, if you will, when Lucky Laptop News tried to call. We're going to throw some clips of that call into this video as well. But this video is just absolutely him talking out of his ass. It's hilarious. I'll talk when I need to. Enjoy.
What's up, everybody? JC News Now. Let's go get a couple complaint forms.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not left out. I have a Bitmoji too. There it is. I just don't use it much, but I got my own as well. We all got our custom Bitmojis. Thank you.
Hi. All right, how are you doing? Can I get a couple complaint forms? Is Rusty in?
I've been busy, so I have to thank you for tuning.
How are you doing?
You want to?
Yes, ma'am. Awesome. I'd like to talk to Rusty if I can.
No point should anyone of higher authority at a police department drop what they're doing when they're actually working to waste their time to talk to any frauditor, because that's what it is. They're glorified prank channels who waste everyone's time for views. The chief should have called down and said, hey, have him make an appointment, and then never called him back. That's what needs to happen.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Come get my phone.
Well, I ain't got it back from the lab yet.
When's it gonna come back?
Well, I ain't heard. New Swander from up at County is supposed to come get it.
Who?
New Swander, he's a deputy up there, goes to a lab, and I've not got it back yet. So I've reached out to him, but I've not heard nothing back from him. So.
New Schwander.
Yep.
So
Another officer up there, detective.
You know his badge number?
I don't have his badge number. Don't have a clue.
What's your badge number?
481. You've got it plenty of times.
Well,
So you know how it works, but
Yeah.
that's the way it is. Not heard back from him or got it back. It's just steps you have to take to get them back.
Is Bunning here today?
Nope, Bunning's off.
Oh, he is. What happened with Oscar?
I don't have a clue.
You don't.
Nope. Ain't mine to talk about.
It's not.
Ain't yours to talk about either.
Oh,
It don't affect you, so it don't have anything to do with you.
Yes, it does.
So if you remember or recall, what the go-to for frauditors is now is to tell people like me, well, why don't you mind your business? Why don't you just mind your business? And then you have examples like this of auditors simply not minding their business. And it's like, so wait a minute. When you're actively harassing people, you don't have to mind your business. But when I'm legally correcting you and poking fun at you, I have to mind my business. That logic is just not making sense to me.
Public record.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Well, I have no idea.
I got another question. How come the body cam footage here is all public closed records? Why are
That's
you?
just how it works. Unless it goes through court, you can get it through your lawyer.
That's a public record too.
So I'm not here to argue what's public and what's not. So
Me neither. I know the law.
So you may recall from everyone else's videos on the guy, he's constantly in and out of jail because he indeed does not know the law. So right now he's talking out of his ass.
So ain't you out on bond?
No.
I mean, you got out and got your thing done. Ain't you not supposed to be recording in Ordon County?
No.
Oh, yeah?
I got no orders like that.
Okay.
I'm
We'll,
on-
we'll see how that goes.
I don't have any issues in Oregon County except
Oh,
for,
yeah?
except for
So
court.
what'd your judge tell you then? Not to do?
He didn't tell me not to record.
Okay. All right.
You can ask him. His name's
Okay.
Gross. But it doesn't matter anyway. It's a First Amendment protected activity.
The problem the modern day frauditor faces is that they think every right is absolute, which could not be further from the case.
Okay.
But anyway, how you
But
doing?
as soon as I get your phone back and the PA lets me release it, if he does, then we'll get it back to you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bring you a letter of intent, and I charge $1,000 a day.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
That it's not
You can bring me all you want. I got subpoena for that phone to have for my records.
until my case is over, and it's over.
It's up to the prosecutor when that case is over. for
No,
you.
my case is prosecuted out of
I'm not
Taney
arguing
County.
with you, so it is what it is, Jimmy.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll go talk to him right
do
now.
what you gotta do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
Don't violate any rights today.
No.
I'm holding you
I'm
on
not violating
accountable.
nobody.
All right, real quick before Kfar says his bit, we got 1 minute. Oh no, it's time for the Daily Cupcake Happy Dance. All right. Here we go. All right. Okay. Ole, all right. Yes, yes, yes. 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 Yes, all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you want some. Hey! What's up? What's up? What's up with the likes to watch ratio? I got 68 watching right now and only 54 likes. Let's hit that like button. Let's go. It's the thumbs up, man. You know the drill, Phil. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch some more K4. And by the way, the video we're watching, it really, 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 really irks me. Because this guy frauded in Branson, and when I was a kid, like Branson, Missouri was, oh, there she is, ole, all right. Growing up, Branson, Missouri was our family's vacation spot. Like, we would go there every summer. Like, that was we loved Branson. We'd go to this place called Silver Dollar City. Oh, it was great. It was I mean, okay, I was a little kid and I haven't been there in years, so maybe it wasn't as great as I remember it. But I know even from back then, like, they have like the Vegas Strip, like their own version of it, but the family friendly version. You know, they have comedians up there, but they don't swear, you know, and they have bands, and the bands that play, and this is one of the great things about Branson, Missouri, is that you'll go to see these shows and the bands will play, and it's mostly like Southern music, country music, Western music, you know, which is all cool and fine and good or whatever. But a lot of the musicians that play in the bands that perform in the shows during the day, at nighttime, they go to the jazz clubs. And they just have these jam nights where they jam, you know, just have these huge jazz jams. I mean, so much great stuff going on in Branson. And then you got this idiot running around frauding. Like, I don't know, man. It just irks me when I see that a little bit, because Branson always seemed so awesome to me. Seems so nice to me back before. And this is a weird thing too, because like I've never actually really studied this, but I know from personal experience that you can develop allergies as you get older. I used to go horseback riding all the time. That was one of my favorite bits about going to Branson, was riding the horses. Now I can't get anywhere near a horse. I have an allergic reaction. I'm in bed for 2 days if I go anywhere near one. But I used to go horseback riding all the time, and horseback riding in Branson was awesome. So anyway, let's get back to K5.
All right, guys. So if we're being honest, I just got tired of finding Bitmoji, so I just got dressed to put in my contacts, and here we are. So the next bit during his walk of shame is priceless. If you notice, now that he's by himself, only talking to his phone, then he wants to be a hard ass, which to me doesn't make sense.
This tyrant right here, y'all. There you have it. You didn't tell me not to record. Nobody did. Wouldn't matter anyway. It's protected. You hear that shit? No. If you did, I'd be in cuffs. I'm gonna be all over the courthouse. Watch me. Son of a bitch. Tyrant. All right, y'all. That's it. JC News Now. Peace out.
So that's it. I don't know if he's trying to reaffirm himself through the voices in his head. Oh, well, that's my right anyway. Your rights aren't absolute, sport. That's the problem you're facing. They're not absolute. The Second Amendment and felons, that whole go-between kind of proves that not all rights are absolute. He said he was holding them accountable. I didn't see that. He called this guy tyrant several times. Again, I didn't see that. I'm going to show you a quick clip of Lucky Laptop News calling the police on behalf of JC News Now. It wasn't this arrest, I don't believe, but it's always fun to look at Lucky Laptop News in his blanket fort.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching Lucky Laptop News. The other day, a channel that went by the name JC News Now came to Howe County and did an audit at the Howe County Courthouse, and they went hands-on. I'm fixing to call the Howe County Sheriff's Office just to complain and let them know that I did not like what I saw in the video.
I think we all agree that this boy should be fixing his blanket door. No calls necessary. I think we can all agree on that.
Your party's awarded an extension, press the pound key or choose from the following menu. For the jail, press 2. For civil process, press 3. For an investigator, press 4. For accounting, press 5. For concealed carry information, press 6. For the repeat menu, press 9.
Howe County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, I need to complain about a video I saw today.
Okay.
I saw a deputy putting his hands on somebody that was practicing the freedom of press. The deputy, I didn't catch the name, but the badge number is 271. Who is that? Who is the deputy?
271. That's Deputy Crownover.
Crownover, okay.
At the courthouse.
But he still put his hands on somebody that was practicing the First Amendment, freedom of press. Why would he put his hands on somebody for simply recording?
Probably because the First Amendment is an absolute, especially at a courthouse. Many judges, many states, many, state Supreme Courts have said, yeah, you cannot film in the courthouse. And when they say that or read that, they comprehend that as, oh, in the courtroom. No. The entire courthouse. But these guys aren't exactly the highest of IQs.
Okay, so let me get your name and phone number and I'll let you speak to somebody.
I'm not giving you my name. I'm Lucky Laptop News is my news channel. I have 600 and some subscribers. And I did not like what I seen. Yeah, this is news and you're being recorded and this will be on my channel.
Sure. Not a problem. So let me get this straight. Lucky Laptop News?
Yep.
Is that it? Okay. And you have 600 subscribers?
Yep, 600 some subscribers. that will see this video, and I will pass it along to go watch the other video where the actual interaction happened.
Imagine you're working behind the desk. Police. Phone rings. Hello? Yes. My husband is in the bedroom and he's got a knife in it. Okay, call 911. Call 911. Get off the phone with me. Call 911 right now. I'll patch you through. Next call. Hey, yeah, I got a problem. There was an officer here that did some like actually horrible stuff. It was terrible. Not like bad. What do I do? Oh my God, let me help you out. Let me get this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, blah. So you're taking all these calls and all this stuff. And every once in a while, you get a silly call. You know, I've seen 911 calls where people call 911 because they were in Burger King and they ordered a sandwich without ketchup and there was ketchup on it, or, you know, I mean, stupid stuff. So it does happen. So you're the lady, you answer the phone. The first thing he says is, yeah, I'm calling to complain about a video I saw. Right there. Opening line. She is not going to take a word you say serious after that. How could she? I'm calling to complain about a video I saw. Listen, pal, I don't have time to take phone calls from people who want to bitch about videos. I got people who actually need to complain about real things that happen in life. It's like, what the hell is this? Well, I didn't like what I saw. Okay, so what are you, a video critic now? What do I care? I'm trying to do my job. All mimsy were the borough goes, and mom rats out grave. Makes more sense than frauditors. Ooh, get punched in the slave. Anyway, oh, it would have been awesome if she would have said, that's nice, dear. I have 125,000 subs. She's clowning him. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, that's why, like I say, I mean, I get it. I understand. And if, see, this is one of the problems, right? And this is the thing, because everything has to be an extreme on one end or the other, right? Like, I understand why these police and these servants have to be professional all the time. I get it. I understand you because I've worked in retail. I've worked behind a desk in an office taking phone calls. In both of those situations, sometimes you get irate customers. It happens. And you have to deal with them like a professional. Because you have to always remind yourself that it's not, yes, they're yelling at you, but no matter who was in that spot when they walked in the door would have got the same vitriol and insults and being yelled at and berated. No matter who it is, it's not you personally. It's just this is what they do, right? So you have to understand that, not let it hit you personally, take it personal and just sort of just deal with it and try to de-escalate and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. So I get that. I understand that's the thing. I understand that's the way that these situations are to be handled. So because of that, they're very limited on what they can and cannot say. And if they do actually say something, that's a gotcha. Oh, I got you on tape being unprofessional. Now I'm going to get you fired. Ha, ha, ha. But this is the thing that, this is actually a good example of the thing that the people on the other end don't seem to ever comprehend. It's like, I'm going to expose this public servant for being a horrible, rotten, no good, terrible public servant that deserves to be fired. Well, okay, what are they doing all day, every day at their job that they need to be fired for doing it? That's horrible that you're going to expose. Well, nothing. So then what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to start poking them and 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 poking them until they say, okay, stop. And then, haha, gotcha. I exposed you for being the kind of person who would say, stop. Wow. Great job, auditor. Thanks for making the world a better place by exposing the fact that if you keep poking the bear, eventually they're going to swat at you. Stop poking the freaking bear if you don't want to get swatted. And then calling that SWAT what they do. See, I exposed what they do. I exposed them for doing that. That's not what they do. That's what they did to you because you were poking the bear. But that's not what they do. Every customer that walks in, they don't just immediately start swatting at them. But now you're going to try to get them fired because look at them. They're sitting there swatting at people. That's why all of these mainstream press things that have been coming out lately, praising Long Island Audit as a hero, all show the same clip. The cops pushing him out. They never tell the story of why he was being trespassed. They never tell the story of how he refused to leave, and it escalated to the point where the cops had to remove him from the building. They never say any of that. All they show is cops pushing the guy out the door. Look at those horrible tyrants. You could be working in a place for 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. Never have one problem your whole career. Then one of these idiots walks in and starts poking the bear, 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 poking the bear. And you're getting poked with the stick and poked with the stick. And eventually you're like, okay, stop. And you swat at him. Quit poking me. Got it. You're going down now. You reacted. You were not allowed to react because I'm the auditor and I said so. And you're the servant. Like, and again, then they paint the picture like, see how they treat their customers? See how they act? They're not that's not how they treat the customers. You're not a customer. You're an idiot with a camera. That's 9 times out of 10 that isn't even there to do any kind of business. They're not. They're just there to film. My business is, filming is my business. So you're not a customer. So the way they treat you isn't the way they treat customers. But that's how you paint it. Look, see how these guys act? See how they treat the public? No. That's not how they treat the public. That's how they treat you. In fact, that's one of the reasons why the video for Frauditor Troll that I was showing a minute ago is actually another great example. Because when the cops think he isn't filming, they're nothing but sweet and nice and beautiful and kissing his butt. That's how they treat the public. You expose them for being good. You expose them for doing a good job. You expose them for being polite. This is how they treat the public. But once they found out that you were actually the douche canoe with the recorder on, then they treated you appropriately. So what did you expose? That they don't allow recording? We already knew they don't allow recording. What did you expose? The only thing new you brought to the table was the footage when they didn't know you were recording. That's the footage that shows how they actually behave with actual members of the public who come in and day out. They're super nice, super polite. Oh my God, what a revelation. They're super nice and super polite to the general public. But look how they treated me when they found out I was recording. We already knew that you're not allowed to record in that building. So what did you expose? That you're not allowed to record in that building? I know! It's New York! Duh! Damn crows. Let's get back to it.
I'm not happy to see our tax dollars paying for an officer that don't know the law and wants to grab a hold of a person for practicing their First Amendment right of freedom of the press. I mean, ma'am, do you even know what all the First Amendment covers?
Yes, I do. But I don't know why you're taking all this out on me. I'm a dispatcher.
I'm not. I'm pissed off with tyrant cops, ma'am. I am pissed off with tyrant cops. And they represent your department that you work for. So don't take it me personally at you. I am mad at your department. So how would I mean, I need to put in a complaint. This guy needs to have a complaint. He does not need to wear a badge and a gun. He's dangerous to society if he is going to grab people like that.
So Lucky Laptop News, Mr. Blanket Fort himself, doesn't realize that she's making fun of him. While he's, wiping the crumbs from yesterday's Lunchable off his bed, he doesn't get it. And she literally is trying to answer the radio and says, "You can keep talking, though."
Okay, sorry about that, Lucky. Okay, so what I can do is if you probably want to talk to Brass regarding this, I'd call tomorrow morning after 8 a.m.
Okay.
Because right now you've got the evening crew. As you know, we're a small town sheriff's department. I'm the dispatcher, so,
And small town or not, that should not give your guys' deputies.
It's not going to really go anywhere because it's not like I can send this information on to somebody and have them contact you back because you don't want to give out your information.
Okay, how about we do it this way? Hang on. We're going to do it this way. I just witnessed your deputy commit a crime. Your deputy just committed a crime, so I am reporting a crime.
Where did that?
He grabbed somebody he grabbed somebody that was practicing the First Amendment of press. He had no legal right to grab a hold of the person, therefore that is an assault and battery. Therefore that is a crime, so I'm reporting a crime against that deputy. So why don't you put it in as a crime report?
Well, sport, that's called filing a false police report. And if I remember correctly, you live in Missouri. That comes with up to 6 months in jail and up to $1,000 fine. So I'm pretty sure you don't want to break the law because you got your feelings hurt.
Okay, then you'd have to give me your contact information because we don't take crime reports from a Lucky Laptop News.
I can give you my number, but you're not getting my name because I can actually do that privately. I can actually do that anonymously, ma'am. So.
Well, you know what you can do? We also have a web page where you can go ahead and fill out a complaint regarding
I'm not doing no website, ma'am. I'm sorry. I've tried that stuff with the state troopers and I didn't get nowhere and I got arrested for recording a state trooper. Therefore, ever since then, I'm going to tell you, I used to back the blue, ma'am. I really did until that trooper fucking arrested me for recording. Ever since then, if I see a cop in danger, I will let the cop die. I will not stop and help because chances are he's probably a tyrant breaking the law in the first place.
Yes, you heard it. Anomalously. He wanted to report it anomalously, which is the thing. Anywho, if I remember correctly, the incident he's referring to, when the trooper arrested him, this guy records on a laptop. Not a phone, not a GoPro, not a tablet, but a laptop. Laptops are pretty large. The trooper was dealing with some sort of minor, and he wanted to record it. Not only did he want to record it, he wanted to swing the laptop at the officer in an attempt to hit him. Then he was arrested. So this guy now wishes the unalivement of every officer and trooper and sheriff deputy because he was in the wrong and didn't want to take responsibility for it. This dude is pathetic. If I remember correctly, he also works for the state. If I was a state, his boss, I would not want this guy working for me. Sorry.
I think our conversation's done. I understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're the bad guys because we're a bunch of bootlicking a-holes that hate freedom. Sam, I am a membership milestone, 10 months on a plane headed home. Finally, yes. Awesome, Sam, I am. That's beautiful. Michelle, what's up? How's it going? With one L. Kim Crawford, another membership milestone, 10 months. Here's to more slips of the finger. All right. And we got $1.99 from Linda Hill. Who knew, Voodoo, that I love you has hit it. All right. All right, let's do the happy dance. All right, thank you, thank you. And since you mentioned Voodoo, let's let him take a turn. But this time, no, I promise I won't tase you this time. No, for real. You can just enjoy dancing, and you won't get tased. I promise.
Okay. No tasing, right? What? I don't trust you, Hez. Hey. So Linda, you want to watch me dance? Oh yeah, you got that poodle. I remember her. Yeah. Oh, Bichon Fusée. What? That's not a Bichon? Oh. Sorry. Underage Bichon. I screwed her, now I'm screwed. Underage Bichon. Took pictures of her nude. Underage Bichon. Underage Bichon. She told me she was one. Underage Bichon. Yeah, that's good stuff, right? No? Oh. Hit the music. Yeah, look at my butt. Yeah, you suckers! You fell for it! You thought I was gonna be nice? Oh, hell no! I'm an auditor! Auditors don't know how to be nice! It's against the law to be nice! The only thing that's legal is being an a-hole! But Hez doesn't like it when I curse, man. Hey, jerk off! Jerk! Sandwich! Eating bunghole! Screw you!
All right. Binary Tools, what's up? So that moron works for the state. I should find out and file a complaint. Yeah, seriously. Take that clip of him saying that he wishes all cops were dead and send that to all of his bosses and everybody and let them all know what a horrible POS scumbag we're dealing with here. What's up, IKISS? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What condition my condition was in.
So you're gonna hang up on me. You're not gonna take my. You're not gonna fill out. Okay, so you're saying that you are refusing. Whoa, ma'am. You are refusing to take down a crime that I'm trying to report.
Okay, a police officer arresting someone isn't a crime. You butterbrain douche canoe idiot. Of course, I'm not going to take that report because it's not a report. It's an idiot crying and complaining about nothing. So shut the hell up and go away. If the arrest was unfounded, that'll come out in court, I'm sure. $1.99. Tase News Now Voodoo for twerking. He did get tased during the twerk. I just hadn't read this out loud yet at the time. Thank you, Billy. All right. I'll give you a happy dance anyway, though. All right. Thank you very much. Just hang up on the moron. Yes, that would be beautiful. I'd love it. But I think at this point they know that the way these asshats run, if you hang up on him, he's just going to call back and then tell his fans to call Flood. And then, well, they're probably going to do all that anyway, but you try to avoid it.
Crime has been noted, and this incident is being investigated, and I can't use a name like Lucky Laptop.
No, I don't have to give you my name. I can do this anonymously, ma'am. I don't have to give you my name by law. I can do this anonymously.
Because don't your victims have a right, or the person you're accusing, the accuser has a right to know who's accusing him and what he's being accused of.
No, I can do this. I can do this anonymously, ma'am. I can. I really can. You know, I think maybe I just need to go to the sheriff's office. How about this? I just show up to the sheriff's office here in a little bit with my laptop going and recording, and I fill out a complaint form against you and the deputy, because you don't want to do a report against the crime because you're saying, I want to back the blue is what you're saying. You want to, you know, basically say your buddy in blue ain't doing nothing wrong. I don't have to give you my name. Well, that's what cops do, isn't it? They like to twist our words too, don't they? So I'm just kind of giving you a little taste of what cops do.
So I think we all heard this nice lady say, yeah, that was actually already reported and it's being investigated. So they don't want to double up, and this guy is knocking his whole blanket fort down. He's so upset. And now he's going to show up with his damn laptop that was made last, century to record. All right, bud. See you there.
Yes, they do. Matter of fact, Supreme Court has even ruled not to talk to cops because they like to twist your words. So that was Supreme Court ruling there. So you want to say they don't, ma'am?
So we're done?
I guess nothing's going to get done. So I guess I'm just going to show up my laptop and just record. By the way, did you guys get the marijuana pipes cleaned up out of the back of your back lot? Well, when I did an audit on you guys a few months ago, and I found marijuana pipes there.
Yeah, no, I seen that, and good job, thank you. The sad part is we don't even have enough money to secure our lot, and I think sometimes when people do that, they think they're in a safe environment.
Ma'am, I'll give you a little pointer. If you want no one to be back in that back lot, all you guys need to do is put up a sign that says no trespassing, put up a sign that says authorized personnel only, or put up a sign that says do not enter person or authorized personnel.
It wouldn't work. If there's a gate, they'll go around it. If the gate's about to close, they'll try to sneak in before it closed and say, oh, well, it was open. If they have a sign that says authorized personnel, well, I'm authorized because of the First Amendment. Authorized vehicles, well, I'm not a vehicle. Do not enter. Oh, well, that pertains to cars. That's what they'll say. If you beat their logic, they will just move the goalposts.
Did anybody bother you when you were back there?
Nope. And I'm glad they didn't, because I would have told the cop to go fuck himself, and then I would have went in and put in a fucking complaint against him.
So, is there any making you happy?
Yeah, cops start not breaking the law and do the job like they're supposed to do. We are their bosses. Unless we break the law, I am their boss. Okay. And they need to actually realize that the public is the boss of the police department. We, the people, have the power, and we, the people, need to start showing you guys we have the power.
Okay. Anyway, can we be done with this? Because it just seems like it's going in circles.
Well, it's fixing to go in circles a lot more because I'm fixing to show up with my laptop going.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'll see you soon, Lucky.
What's your name so I can put it?
Show me with you?
Nope, not bringing show me.
Glenda. Aw. I thought you had a cool little nickname. Oh, kind of cool. So you're not bringing show me?
Nope, it'd just be me.
Okay, see you, Trent.
My name ain't Trent.
It shows up Trent Ross.
My name ain't Trent. Yep, let's go.
So you see how not to use complaints on police officers. He's trying to use a complaint as retaliation because one of his boys did something illegal and got hemmed up for it. So now he's going to file a complaint on them. And then he's going to file a complaint on this dispatcher who said, yeah, I'm not going to take a knowingly false police report. Sorry. Doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, I'm not a below 20 IQ auditor. It is what it is. This has been a very long video. 2 auditors, 1 video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Have a good rest of your day. Be safe. Peace.
We love KFAR here in the Rash Crew. Round of applause for KFAR, everybody. And round of applause for you guys for being the best fans in the world. Hit that like button. Like. Ladies and gentlemen, $5 from Highway Star. You've been talking to Douche Canoe again. Tase time. Oh no, we got another tasing. Unclean Hands is in the house. Ancient Chart Music and Art. Binary Tools. Nicody. I really do have the best fans in the world. Edward Catalier. Archangel Bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, my list of fans just keeps getting bigger and better every day. I love you guys so much. Seriously, that ain't no joke. Legit. You guys make my morning so much fun. Ladies and gentlemen, even conspiracy music is here today. Holy moly, mustacholi, I've been eating ravioli. Look out. It's rocking and rolling and whatnot all day long. You can't go wrong with conspiracy music. All right. And so let's get into this taselating. Yes, I had a request from Highway Star for a tasing. And as we all know, Blackheart Knight is News Now Voodoo's arch nemesis. But Highway Star is high on the list. You know, if Blackheart Knight is Voodoo's Joker, then I guess Highway Star would be his Riddler. I don't know. If Blackheart Knight is News Now Voodoo's Green Goblin, then Highway Star would be his Doc Ock. I don't know.
Ouch! What the hell? That hurt, man. What are you doing to my hair, you hippie? Cut it out. Listen, guy. Whoa. I'm a little dizzy from that smack to the head with that gavel. Hey, you know what? Actually, my hangover's starting to go away. Hey, try that again. I think it helped. Ow! No, okay, I was wrong. Ow! Dagnabbit. I think you actually cracked my skull a little bit on that last one, man. Look out. Oh, wait, that was actually kind of cool. Ow! Dagnabbit! Oh, hey, all right, that's pretty cool, man. How did you do that? That was slick, man. All right. Ah, what the
Oh man. That was the first time I ever tried to balance him. I was surprised I was even able to do it for a second. That was pretty cool. I'm ready now. Time to go to work. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day. Take care. Stay safe. You too, Binary Tools. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, darling Renee. All right. Hit that like button. I always have to accentuate the D so that you know I'm making fun of Chili. Hit that like button. No, for real though, hit the like button. Leland's Squirrels has arrived. Handmade gift from Leland Squirrels to me. Yes, sirree. And you know what? That's awesome sauce. I love it. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to watch the next video that I have on deck today. Hip, 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 hip. Hooray. What? fun. This show is about having a good time, having fun, having some laughs, and stupid people being dumb. Underground News is in the house, a future guest on the Saturday Night Snafu. If you're not subscribed to Underground News, get your ass over to her channel and subscribe right now. Dagnabbit. All right. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Van Balian is next. Yes, 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 yes. We all love Van Balian. Sometimes it's fun hearing, people from the other side of the pond, their opinion on this whole thing. And the fact that they're starting to get them over there too. And my all-time favorite is when you see people frauditing in Europe using American laws to back up their arguments. So you're not in America, you butterbrain douche ka nu. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Marshall. Well, let's call up the preacher and let us say I do. Don't you come around. Don't be cruel to that's true. Don't want no other lover. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. All right.
That you are not going to touch none of us. I'm the Alpha Omega. I will have to bill you $250,000 for 15 minutes. Do you want to continue? Don't touch me.
Okay guys, today we head to California for a traffic stop where a sovereign citizen couple get pulled over for no registration plates and make some pretty outrageous claims and threats to prevent California Highway Patrol officers from enforcing the law. Like claiming to be private attorney generals, we've heard that one before, the Alpha and the Omega, which is a new one for me, and threatening to charge officers millions of dollars for using their names because they're copyright protected. And when all those tactics fail, well, the driver just decides to resist arrest. Right, let's get into the video.
I do. I think it's in here. Let's see.
What's your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Thomas with the California Highway Patrol. It's ID 19714.
Okay, can I see your credentials also?
My credentials?
Yes.
Absolutely, they're right here.
Your license and everything else?
My license?
Yes.
No, I'll show you my work ID though.
Yeah, we need your bond number also.
No.
You're required to by.
So I'm employed by the
Yes,
state of
sir.
California as a police officer.
Leonard Thomas.
That's my post officer ID.
But they're a lot different than Virginia's.
Yep.
It's California.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
Yep.
So the reason why I'm stopping you is because of number
plate,
one, you got the
right.
no plates on the vehicle, and number two,
That's why we put something on it
Yeah.
because we wanted to make sure you were aware of it. Because I am a federal whistleblower, and that's my primary obligation is to make sure that everything, all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted, and everybody's properly
Private
informed.
attorney generals.
Oh, I see. You're a private attorney general. In the same way that Anthony Williams, the guy who is now doing 20 years in federal prison, was an attorney general. Or more recently, One Stop, you know, the guy who got arrested for impersonating a law enforcement officer. Well, at least you're in good company.
So do you have a driver's license with you?
I do, but I don't need to show it to you
I don't have
because
to
I'm
show you
not
anything.
driving.
I'm not asking
And
you. I'm asking
I'm not have to show you. I'm not obligated to show you.
the driver in the driver's seat.
I'm not
He's not
obligated to show
driving.
you. I'm not driving.
Even traveling in the state of California, you're required to have a valid license.
could I see that authority, please?
It's under the California Constitution.
Okay.
So you can look that up on your phone. It's actually in the California.
Well, other motorists, travelers, it's
So
under
travelers
UCC
even-
9-109.
Travelers even in the state of California require.
Yeah, we have a fee schedule. Verbal contract is $3,000.
Look, man,
I
deal with this. This is
just want
something
to
that
just
happens
make
all the
sure
time.
that you are
I get
okay
it.
with your offers
I am.
because we have a fee schedule.
I know what I'm allowed to do in the state of California. Number one is I'm able to stop motorists and motor vehicles when they don't have proper identification on it. The other thing is in the California's Constitution, it actually states in there that you're required to have.
Are you sworn under the Constitution?
I'm sworn under the United States Constitution, and I represent the California Constitution as well.
Good. Because we are private. And I am not obligated to show you anything of the sort with no laws broken. There's no crime committed. We have paperwork we showed you. But I don't have to show you any credentials assigned by the state that are copyleft, copyright, and trademarked.
Okay.
The lengths these people will go to get out of paying for registration is astonishing. And they use the legal system, you know, the system they say they aren't a part of or doesn't apply to them to do it. But this cop knows all this, so ignores it and just carries on doing his job.
Again, one of the things here in the state of California is that you're required to identify when you're even stopped for a traffic infraction.
Well, I have no name. I work for no man. I'm not for hire. My handle is Aviso. Notice they call me Avi. You can call me Avi. But I don't have to show you any credentials.
Who is S310?
Well, you keep telling yourself that little story, because if it's between California state law and a guy who claims to be a private attorney general, then I'm going to go with the law on this one.
Can he respond Main Street at Diamond and Red Bluff, please?
Yes, and you can also let Dave know we're here too.
Yeah,
Dave Hancock is the sheriff of locally.
Yes,
He's
he is
aware of
also-
who we are. We made notice when we got here that we would be doing some investigative work.
I'm going 4. I'm out with 2. You clear 4 of them.
I just love how these guys invoke the local sheriff like no other law enforcement has authority. That usually changes fast when the sheriff refuses to go along with their delusions. It's a thing of beauty to watch. So by all means, abuse 911 by calling the sheriff.
Living is 5 Tom, David, Zebra, Adam, 23 Charles, 55 Sam, 300
I guess Luigi's is pretty popular on Sunday nights, huh?
The pizza place. They make pretty good food. That is something they do.
I told him I was craving some Italian food. We haven't had anything locally other than the burrito bandito.
So how long have you been working for this company?
Really?
Who's your commander?
My commander here currently is Scott Pointer at the commercial scale.
Okay.
Yeah, our lieutenant recently got promoted to captain. He's now up in Red Bluff.
Sweet.
Very well.
So in the meantime, I'm just going to get my supervisor here for the time being.
Please do. Yeah. We have committed no crime, nothing. We weren't speeding, anything else. We showed you paperwork that the car is fine. We just purchased it, but I don't have to show you any credentials that are copyrighted. And I'm sorry. I'm trying to save you $1 million per use. Because every million used is 30 million could return through the IRS banking.
You see, I knew the guy from Florida was selling himself too cheap by asking for just $500 to give his name and $100 to spread his feet. You've got to think big when it comes to this stuff. You've got to think in the millions, not hundreds. I mean, you've got no chance of ever collecting a penny of it because you can't copyright your name. But if you're going to throw around fake numbers, then they may as well be big numbers.
No, I completely understand what you're going for.
I just want to save you the funds because there's a lot of credentials
there's a lot of
over
this,
codes being sold to us.
There's some differences that you're talking about that are not necessarily recognized in the state of California.
Right. Well, we're aware that state of California has some issues.
And outside the 8-mile district of Columbia.
But like I said, the one thing that is required.
His mom used to be a deputy sheriff. We're aware where your pension funds all ended up. So, yeah.
We know the banking end of it too. So it's like everything assigned is 30 million returned copyright. So I'm saving you that.
Well, like I said, that's what we're going to wait for my supervisor to get here.
Sure.
And we'll go from there.
Sure.
Because like I said, I know what you're required to do, what you're supposed to do, and what is going to possibly happen.
Yes, we're waiting on tags and stuff like that. It's already been done deal, but we're just protecting our rights and our travel till then.
First of all, this waiting for tag story doesn't make any sense because they claim later on in the video that the car is new from a dealership. Well, if that is the case, then they would have been issued with a temporary tag. The supervisor actually calls them out on this later on in the video. And secondly, you're not protecting any of your rights by driving around without registration plates, because the state of California, like every other state, has the right to enact and enforce vehicle registration laws under the 10th Amendment of the Constitution, which sovereign citizens conveniently ignore when citing the Constitution. Anyway, backup has arrived, but before we get to that, we have these pearls of wisdom.
So that's who was thinking about robbing us, huh? Well, Mr. Thomas accepted the fee schedule.
Yes, he did.
And I haven't been served a process of the California Constitution yet, so...
So let me get this straight. In your alternate reality, every police officer is required by law to carry around a copy of the state constitution and serve it to the driver automatically. And if that's not crazy enough for a fee schedule to have the force of law, in this alternate reality, all you have to do to agree to $1 million fee schedule is this. And these guys have the nerve to call police officers and government officials tyrants.
It's okay. He'll run the VIN number. He'll see that we've already ordered it. He'll see all our T's are crossed, all our I's are dotted. We are who we say we are. And everything's going to be fine. They're going to see we're not the droids they seek.
We are not the droid.
See, let me give you a little bit of, I want to say this because obviously the reality is completely different than the words that are coming out of their mouths. But just based on what she just said, okay, let's look at that for a second. All right. I know. It's insane that I always try to apply logic to these things that are illogical, but I still try. So, okay. Hold on. We just bought the car. We bought the car and we did everything we have to do to get it registered. We ordered the plates and we're waiting for them. Cop pulls you over. I pulled you over because you don't have any plates. Oh, listen, here's the paperwork from the dealership. We just got the car and we're waiting for the plates to come in. That's all. That's why we don't have them yet. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. Have a nice day. But instead, they're going to waste tax dollars to ultimately lead to having the cops call and find out that they did all that stuff that they could have just told them 20 minutes ago. But they're so dead set on not showing paperwork to anyone. That's the thing. I shouldn't give you my paperwork. I'm going to waste taxpayers' money by sitting here arguing with you for half an hour until you call them and get told by them that I have the paperwork. Why didn't you just show the paperwork? If the ultimate goal was to have the cop call the dealership and have them say, oh yeah, they're waiting for their plates, they're registered for them. Why couldn't you just tell the cop that? Why is it so important to waste time and taxpayer dollars just to argue, just to argue? That's the point that these idiots don't get. They're so dead set on, I'm not going to show you my ID, that you get stuff like that last video we just watched. Okay, you want me to leave a message to the police to get back to you about a complaint? Yes. Okay. Who are they going to call? Well, I'm not going to give you my phone number. Well, I mean, who do you want to file a complaint? The Constitution gives them the right to face their accuser. Who's their accuser? Lucky Laptop. All right. Who the hell is Lucky Laptop? What the hell does that mean? Who are you? So that we know who to contact. I don't have to tell you who I am. I'm not telling you who I am. Oh, no. You know what they should do? They should have me start training cops instead of having Long Island Audit train them, supposedly. because he gave a lecture one time as a shut up and go away. They should have me train the cops on how to deal with these douche canoes. When you pull someone over and they say, I'm traveling, not driving, done. You're under arrest. Let's go. Because that's where it's going to ultimately lead. So why spend 45 minutes arguing with them before you take them away? Just immediately lock them up. The second they start spouting sovereign citizen BS. And then while you're searching them and you got them in cuffs and you find they have an ID, then run it. Then maybe you can discuss letting them go. But let me do it. I'll teach them. Yes, yes, yes. My fee schedule is $30 million a minute. Well, I'll tell you what. My fee schedule is $400 million a minute. And since you're wasting my time by not giving you my ID, hand over the money now, punk. Let's go. You say I'm here to rob you? Give me all your cash then. Let's go. And I'm still going to billy club your ass into oblivion. Well, not literally, you know. I wouldn't be teaching cops to do that. But the point is, it's like, there's so many things that they say that I wish cops were technically allowed to be smartasses back at them. And sometimes they do a little bit. But then, of course, they turn that into a gotcha moment. But it's just like, oh, if they were allowed to say what I wish they would say, which sometimes you could tell they're chomping at the bit, like, oh, no, sir, that's not actually true, sir. Oh.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, sorry, but your Jedi mind tricks only work on the weak-minded. And here's the Jedi Master in the form of a California Highway Patrol supervisor to prove it, eventually.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, Mr. Burns?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent. You guys all right?
Yeah, we just
we're
came
good.
from dinner.
We came into town to try out this Luigi's dinner. We just went over here to the park to eat because you're not allowed to eat in the restaurant.
All right.
So, and we hit Walmart. We probably wasted way too much money there.
Okay. So, how come you're not providing your driver's license or identification, sir?
Because we're private.
We're private.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mention it at the time, but I thought about it. I'm like, okay, I gotta point this out. Hold on. It goes by real fast.
The park to eat. We came. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, Mr. Burns?
I'm good. How are you doing?
There it is, right there. Did you guys catch it? It's the same kind of thing like when I talk about how liar, Long Island Audit, is passive aggressive. These guys are playing their game always. She was so sweet. She was so nice. Listen to how she says, hello, Mr. Burns. Listen to how sweet she is. Listen.
In the form of a California Highway Patrol supervisor to prove it, eventually.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, Mr. Burns?
I'm good.
What is she doing? Who caught it? What is she doing? She's being horrible, evil, rotten, vicious. You're like, what do you mean? She was so nice. What is she doing? Let me play that one more time. Listen to what she's saying. See if you guys can spot what she's actually doing. You're almost there. It's Officer Burns! Hello, Mr. Burns! She does that on purpose. They all do that on purpose. I'm not going to call you officer. It's a sign of disrespect. They do it on purpose. Hello, Mr. Burns. Because I'm not going to call you Officer Burns. They all do that. It's part of their tactic. They do it on purpose as a sign of disrespect. I'm not going to refer to you as Officer Burns or Sergeant Burns or Lieutenant Burns. You're Mr. Burns. Or if you're, take it to the next level with people like Fake Mike and Auditing America, these guys who would just say Burns. They wouldn't even say Mr. They'd just say Burns.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent. You guys all right?
Yeah, we
we're
just came
good.
from dinner.
We came into town to try out this Luigi's dinner. We just went over here to the park to eat because you're not allowed to eat in the restaurant.
All right.
So, and we hit Walmart. We probably wasted way too much money there.
Okay. So, how come you're not providing your driver's license or identification, sir?
Because we're private.
We're private. I didn't do any breaking laws. He pulled us over because there's no plates. I am not obligated to show anybody anything.
That's not
It's
true.
copyright, copyleft, trademark, and I'm asking you questions. Do you have your credentials? What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Paul Burns, ID 16355.
Thank you. There's no crime committed? There's no crime committed? Was there any crime committed?
Driving without license plates on your vehicle is against the law, correct?
Well, we have paperwork we provided, and it's legit. Are we free to go?
No, you're not.
What crime has been committed?
What
Who's
crime
named
has
your
been
party?
committed?
You are driving the vehicle down the road.
I don't drive.
And how did you
We're
render
private.
that legal conclusion?
I wasn't here.
What,
I'm just telling you
so
what I'm
you're
saying.
well, hearsay of driving. Does it say taxi? Are we a taxi service? We're not a taxi service. We're not
Holy
commercial.
crap! Ladies and gentlemen, Maserati 5000 GT needs to relax. He has to go to the hospital with a bleeding ulcer. No! No thoughts and prayers with Maserati 5000 GT. Maserati, you need this, man. Now, just take that, just clip that and play it over and over and over for a couple hours a day and just chill out and relax, man. Stop worrying about shit. Settle down. I hope you feel better, man. Oh, those ulcers are horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Maserati 5000 GT. Let's hope he gets better. And yes, we got $2 from Blackheart Knight. He wants to see another tasing. Oh, the nemesis of the voodoo doll, Blackheart Knight, is requesting another tasing. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yes, prayers for healing. Yes, yes, yes. Hope makes my blood boil more than it calms me. All right. Well, I tried. I'm trying to help the guy out, Leland. Come on. Anyway, let's get to the Blackheart Night days, and he requested.
What's up, Hez? I'm actually in a good mood because my headache has gone away. I finally got better from my hangover. I'm feeling pretty good today. And what is this down here? Blackheart Night, it's alright because you can look at my butt and I'll take a poo. in your shoe. That's what I do. I'll poo on you. Yeah. Hey, Black Heart Knight, man. Hey, what do you get when you cross a turd sandwich with a douchebag? Black Heart Knight. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, check it out. Hey, what's the difference between Black Heart Knight and a bucket of garbage? The bucket. Yeah, that's good stuff, ain't it? Come on, guys. You like that one, right? Oh. Oh. Hey, Black Heart Knight! What are you gonna do? Tase me? Okay, good stuff. Oh! No! I'm joking, Black Heart. I love you, man. Come on. Hey, Josh Abrams is God.
That'll teach him. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. It's always wonderful to have so many beautiful people here. As always, every morning, it's Tuesday. Yes, the accused day. It looks like we're getting a good number of likes this morning. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sovereign to Lawyer Fund. Donate today. That's right. We got to get these sovereign citizens all on a boat and just live in the middle of the ocean on the boat. And then we could put the Moors and all of them, just all the Moors and all the sovereign citizens and all the frauditors, and stick them, not a cruise ship, just a boat, just a big boat. And just stick it in the middle of the ocean and then weigh anchor and then just let them just hash it out. Good luck. No laws out in the middle of the ocean, pal. Do whatever you want. Nobody's going to stop you. No cops. You can have your cake and eat it too. Oh, what are you going to make cake out of? Oh, yeah, there's no government to, all right, I'm going to go a little bit off track, but because I've heard so many of these guys, not just the sovereign citizens, but even frauditors. Here's the deal's a big one for this. Sovereign Soul, Unchained Mind, all these people, these gurus that are the leaders of these douche canoes. This whole idea of like getting rid of the government and getting rid of the police and getting rid of this and getting rid of that. And they never seem to have any realistic expectation of what the world is like. This is why I point to places like San Francisco and West Hollywood and now Chicago and Portland and hell, even Detroit, whatever. Places where, if the cops aren't there stopping people from committing crimes, people commit crimes because there's no one there to stop them. I see more and more and more videos every day of people just brazenly just walking into stores, taking tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff and walking out, and they don't care. They're not even trying to hide it. Smash and grabs, In San Francisco, it's a thing. For those of you who don't know, you should look this up. This is a fact. This is how bad it is in San Francisco. Instead of the police trying to stop crime because we want to defund the police, we don't want the cops to go after innocent civilians, blah, 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 right? So instead of having cops stop crime, they have signs saying leave your windows open so that the criminals won't have to break your windows to break into your car. Because they're going to go into your car. That's the point. Criminals are going to go in your car no matter what. So they recommend you leave your windows open so they don't have to break the windows. Instead of trying to stop crime, they are literally making an official policy to make it easier for them to commit crime. Please leave the windows on your car open so that the criminals don't have to break your window to get into the car. That's real. That's actually happening in San Francisco right now. These guys think that if you got rid of all the cops and all the government, all of a sudden, everyone would be happy with what they have. Nobody would want more. and everybody would just work their asses off for the common good. You really honestly believe that everybody is going to say, I want to grow crops and work my ass off to raise my own food, as opposed to, no, I'll just run to that place and steal that guy's food. And now that there's nobody to stop me, why not? Oh, well, guns are legal. I have my gun. If they try to rob me, I'll shoot them. All right, what if there's 50 of them and their guns are bigger? What if there's 500, 1,000? You ever hear of a gang? That is a thing. If you have more than somebody else, somebody with less, somebody somewhere that has less will try to take it. That's a fact. So, putting yourself in a position where there's no government, they never think it through. None of these idiots ever think any of their arguments through to a logical conclusion, because if they did, they wouldn't have those arguments anymore, because they don't have a logical conclusion. So, what's the big argument that they make? All right, let me ask you this. Let's say they got rid of all the government and all the taxes and all the stuff. Okay, now, you live in an apartment building. You're not going to be growing your own crops. Where are you going to get your food? Well, go to the store and buy it. Whoa, who works in the store now? If you don't have to pay taxes, if you don't have to work, nobody's going to work. The guy who loads the shelves at the grocery store isn't going to keep his job if he doesn't have to. So now in your world where all this stuff has been abolished, there's no reason for them to work. So you can't just go to the store and buy it because nobody works in stores anymore. And even if they did, who's going to drive the truck? And even if truck drivers still work, how about the people who load the trucks? You think they're still going to be working? What about the people that are canning the food in the canneries? You think they're going to be there? How about the steel mills? You think all of those people are going to keep their jobs so that you could quit yours and live off of their labor? They don't think these things, it doesn't work out that way. Oh, well, the community would get together and do the right thing. You think so? Again, have you seen these communities and how they get together to help each other? Yeah, they help each other shoot other people. They help each other steal from other people. They help each other beat people up. They don't help each other to move forward and survive. These guys don't live in reality. And sovereign citizens are a perfect example, with a segue back to the video of people who don't live in the real world. They live in fantasy land.
We're private.
I don't know what you do.
That's right. You don't.
Nope.
You don't want to know.
Private individual.
Why don't we want to know? Oh, because your passenger is a supposed whistleblower of some kind, and you're both so-called private attorney generals who think they're above the law? No, dude. Nobody cares about who you are or what you do.
Individuals, just like your family and your home.
Correct.
This is our private household good, and it has been properly registered with
Where's the license plate?
They haven't arrived yet.
They haven't arrived.
Okay, well.
Yeah, we just got a new mailbox key
How long
here.
did you buy it?
It was purchased on August 14th, 2020, I believe, under our
16th.
corporation.
But they gave you a temporary. What is
August
that?
16th.
No, we did not get a temporary tag.
The dealer has to give you one when you leave the
They
dealer.
did not
The
give us a
papers
temporary
taped
tag.
on the back window,
I don't know.
and I don't know what else to say. That's
He taped it on the back window. We haven't touched it since he gave it to us.
it's whoever taped it on the back window still there.
So the dealership stuck a not for hire sticker on the back of your vehicle instead of issuing you with a temporary tag. Yeah, I smell bullshit, and so does the supervisor.
We didn't break any laws, didn't speed, any crimes. Did we commit any crime? No.
That's how the deal.
Yeah, so they get that since January 1st, they give you like a printout. I'm sure you may have seen them on other cars. It's a bigger one with similar letters as a license plate. That's what they're supposed to give you until your new ones arrive. So
Well, that's why we marked our
That's probably why
auto
we didn't have
private. because we're not for hire.
So it was you and not the dealership who stuck the not for hire sticker on the back. What a surprise.
Right.
Did-
Well, that's what you have a license
Regardless,
for.
it's a
No.
federal. It's a federal.
In California, whether you agree with it or not, the law says
Yeah.
that
Well,
you're gonna
your
operate
offer is
or
not
drive.
accepted. So if
Do you want to
you
listen or are you gonna keep talking over us?
Oh, wow.
We have no
Nasty
problem
public servant.
explaining.
Okay. Anyways,
We can
Sergeant
explain, I
Burns,
just don't want to
correct?
talk over you.
Yes. Okay. So when you purchase a vehicle as of it was either started in October but became enforceable in January, they were supposed to put a temporary license plate, that just a paper one with the numbers, like a temporary number. Did they not give you that?
No.
we're private for now, because until we get our paperwork, we didn't get anything like
You
that.
keep saying you're
or-
private, but it doesn't.
Right, that's
exclude
correct.
The laws of California from.
Well, the laws of California are different from our province. So
You're in California, sir.
yeah, you're on the Alvarado province also. So we're private.
Okay.
Verbal contracts 3,000, give or take a minute out of the hour. It's 250,000 for 15 minutes, keeping us here
Okay.
on our fee schedule. Your name and badge number will be billed.
Yeah, that's not how any of that works at all. Both parties need to agree for a verbal contract to be binding. So a cop humouring you by saying that's fine and fair enough to your absurd fee schedule is not a verbal agreement. But then again, you think driving is a commercial term only, so I don't expect you to grasp it. So you can throw these big numbers around all day long. All you're really doing is wasting oxygen and taxpayers' money by keeping these officers tied up here. Speaking of which, shouldn't these guys be in handcuffs already?
Did we commit any crime?
You're driving a vehicle with.
I am not
That's a
driving.
legal conclusion. The definition of
It's
the
a-
word driving in the
it's a legal
English
conclusion.
language, which is the official language for the state of California, is different than the legal word, the legal definition.
We're
of the
law
word.
enforcement. We're not English teachers.
Well, actually, a jury is law enforced.
Jury's law.
But you are
that's
public
judicial.
office. Well,
That's
yeah.
judicial.
Do you have a
We are
license to
public
practice
servants.
law?
We appreciate that. We do.
Did you see any crimes committed?
I wasn't here,
Good. Then you didn't see anything.
but I can see that there's no plate on the back of your truck.
Right.
First of all, the definition of the word driver is whatever the state of California defines it as, not some random dictionary you decided to choose because that definition suits you. And secondly, you've got a nerve asking this cop if he has a license to practice law when you're the one calling yourself a private attorney general. And finally, like this officer has just pointed out, he can see with his own eyes that you don't have a license plate, so you haven't got a leg to stand on, mate.
Right. And
Well,
as we
it's a
have
private
explained, we
household
haven't
consumer
received
product.
it yet.
It
So
comes with
what
a
would
fee
you like us
schedule.
to do?
Well, all right. What I would like you to do is provide your driver's license or identification so that we can proceed with the contact and you can go on your
I'm
way.
not giving you credentials to sign. It's copyrighted. To save you $1 million for use, I'm not going to give it to you.
I offered to Mr. Thomas if he'd like to
if
call
you
the
don't-
I have a
local
handle.
sheriff,
If you don't
who's aware of who we
Identify
are,
yourself
why
on
we're
a
here.
traffic stop, you will have to be arrested.
If you take me to jail, it'll be $1 million per hour on your bill. Your name and badge number. Your bond number, please.
I don't have a bond.
You have to have a bond number.
You have to have a bond.
I have a badge number, not a bond.
Well, who insures you for your errors and omissions when you make a mistake?
The state of California.
The state of California.
I don't give you consent to even
I'm not
touch
asking
this
for
car or any of
I'm
us.
not asking
We're
for-
private household consumer goods.
Okay.
And it comes with a fee
Which
schedule.
is federal.
It's federal. Okay?
And the place to make that argument is in a court, not at the side of the road, or in this case, a parking lot. I mean, you will be laughed out of the courtroom because you cannot pick and choose which laws you want to follow, regardless of how much word salad you throw around.
Right, but the federal
Outside the
government
8
doesn't
mile
supersede into
square
state
district of
rights.
Columbia, you have no authority. Okay? So,
I hear
is
what
there a
you're-
crime committed?
I hear what you're saying.
Is there a crime
I don't
committed?
agree with anything you're saying, but that's okay.
I don't
That's the
agree with
great
what you're
thing about
saying.
this country. You're allowed
I
to have your own
understand
opinion.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay? I'm the Alpha Omega. I am who I am, for I am a live man. I don't do business with no other corporations. I had not for hire. I have no name. I work for no man.
Okay.
I'm the Alpha Omega in perpetuity.
Where did you get the car? Did you steal it? You work for no man, so you don't have a job? You never contract with any man, so you didn't pay for the car? You stole it? How about the phone you're using to record this? Where'd you get that from? See, again, This is why I went off on this whole tangent about society collapsing if these guys had their way. First of all, yes, he literally thinks he's God. He's the Alpha and the Omega. Not the Alpha Mega. He's saying Alpha and Omega. So he literally thinks he's God. So anyway, so that's what I was going to say. When he first said that, I wish these cops could be sarcastic, and I wish the first time he would have said, I'm the Alpha and Omega, that the cop would have said, whoa, excuse me, I didn't know I was talking literally to God. When did you come back? And why are you letting these idiots run around and do this sovereign citizen crap? You're God, you should be stopping them, not being part of them, you idiot. Oh my goodness. I had no idea that God was stupid. You're obviously an idiot. But like, so many of these guys, it irks me. Because they obviously, if you're driving a car and you're filming the interaction, you're obviously engaged in commerce with the big, evil, horrible corporation that you have nothing to do with. But if you have nothing to do with them, why are you buying their products? Why are you engaged in supporting them and you're on the internet? How the hell did you do that? Did you launch those freaking satellites into space? That goes back to what I was saying earlier. That's one of the ones that really, somebody mentioned in the chat about the electricity too. There'd be no electricity if you guys had your way. But then, all of the internet, that's a big one. So you think if you got rid of everything, just random people would be able to build and launch working satellites that could handle the internet? Like, who's going to build and launch those? Billy? Going to start building satellites in his garage? How about the towers? How about the Wi-Fi towers? All of that. Who's going to keep and maintain those? Nobody. They're just going to fall into disrepair. And before you know it, you're going to be back to where we keep saying. If you guys really, truly, honestly want to live that way, you can. Go live in the woods. That's what it's going to be. If you guys got your way, eventually all the electricity would be gone, all the Wi-Fi would be gone, all the businesses would be gone, all the stores would be gone, all the infrastructure would be gone, and you'd be on your own just trying to survive in the wild. So go do that. Leave us alone. Let us do our thing, and you go do your thing. Go live in the woods. Live off the land. That's what you want to do anyway. Nobody's stopping you. Just go. Just do it. But no, you like air conditioning. You like heat. You like TV. You like internet. You like being able to chill out. And they just came from Walmart. You love everything that the system gives you, but you don't want to be part of the system. You don't want to be involved with the system. Well, then quit using it. Sell all your stuff. Take the money. Donate it to some sovereign, insane charity. Maybe buy a tent and some MREs and go live in the woods. Maybe a multi-tool so you can survive. And that's it. Oh, yeah, what about clean water? Where are you going to get that from? Drinking out of toilets? These people never think about anything. They're just stupid. That's why it's so easy for people on our end to believe that the only reason they do this at all is as an excuse to not pay fees or fines. That's all it is. It's all about, and again, they can say, well, it's not about getting money. Yeah, but it's about money. You don't want to pay for your license renew. You don't want to pay for your insurance. You don't want to pay for your registration. It's all about money. Even the frauditors. Oh, look at these cops just trying to extort money out of people. Right. It's all about money. Either you want to make money from your videos or you don't want to pay money to pay your fees and fines. Either way, it's just a money grift. It has nothing to do with reality or actual law at all, because none of it is. None of it's real and none of it's actual law. It's all a butterbrain douche canoe. Butterbrain douche canoe. Butterbrain douche canoe. Oh, wait. I got to go back. Grab your phone and your pepper spray. Now it's time to spread some hate. Gonna piss everyone off. Boy, I hope they take the bait. I'm gonna bother everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna harass you. Giving people a hard time is what I love to do. Yeah. I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. Boom, boom, boom. I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. And the library's gone, and the library's gone. I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. Hey, I'm gonna audit you. I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. Yeah. Butterbrain douche canoe. Butterbrain douche canoe. Hey, hey. A butterbrain douche canoe. Yeah, yeah. A butterbrain douche canoe. Yeah. Butterbrain douche canoe. Bum, bum, bum. I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. And I'm gonna get you. And I'm auditing you. And I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. I still gotta work on it. I know.
Witness.
Of course you are, buddy. Now slip into this straitjacket and follow me into this padded room until we can get you a psychiatric evaluation. I mean, I knew soft sticks were delusional, but referring to yourself as Jesus, basically, is a bit weird on a traffic stop, I must say.
Well, by failing to identify yourself also, you are committing.
If you are going to create a law, you better have a law license to create that.
I didn't create it.
Well, I don't agree with you, so we
So
commit no
man to
crime, man to man.
Man to man.
You're not going to kidnap any of us.
You won't be kidnapped.
It's not going to be at all. You're not going to touch any of us here. I'm going to have to call your supervisor. You get your supervisor out here.
I am the supervisor.
You get your supervisor, your commander.
No.
I order
No?
you to get your commander.
I don't follow that order.
Then I would like to call the sheriff
no
on a
commander.
911
Call
call
the sheriff.
right now because this sounds like
We're
it's
gonna have
not
to call the
going
sheriff
the way
on
that it needs to be going.
And you think misuse of 911 on top of charges for driving without plates and refusing to identify will remedy that? Again, this stop could have ended in a simple warning or at the very least a ticket for no plates. But Mr. and Mrs. Alpha and Omega, in combination with their industrial strength stupidity, are determined to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Because you're failing to provide a federal case number 00101.
Identification or not?
Federal case number 00101. You have to provide your credentials.
Under threat,
Under threat, duress, and
you're
coercion.
armed, we're
You're
unarmed,
armed, you're not
peaceful
unarmed.
inhabitants.
So remember that he said he wasn't armed because that doesn't seem to be the case when they eventually go in for the arrest.
And you
Peaceful
are
inhabitants.
threatening our holy temple.
Is that a no?
Therefore, I am calling
You
911
are calling the sheriff
because I feel my
to verify
life is
your
being
credentials.
threatened
Okay.
for
Is that
You
no
failed
reason.
to failed
Is that a no?
a federal case
Is that a
number
no? Are you saying
00101.
yes or no?
I am saying nothing to you.
Okay.
I am commanding you
Step out of the vehicle.
that you are not going to touch none of us.
Step out of the vehicle.
You are not going to. No, we're a private
Yes,
community.
my life is being
We're being threatened by
I'm
a
in
state
the CVS
patrol.
Pharmacy
Nope.
parking
I
lot,
refuse to do
private
so.
parking lot.
I
Red
demand
Bluff,
you to show me your credentials and call your
my
commander.
private vehicle,
Okay.
my temple is
Federal
being
case
threatened.
number
I'm surrounded by a
00101.
bunch of armed,
You failing to provide
uniformed
your
public
bond number and your
servants, some of
insurance.
which have failed to identify.
I asked you for that.
Some of which
You
are
are
practicing law
provided
without
to
a
do so.
license.
All right.
All of them are
I
armed.
ordered you to.
They are threatening
You work
to
for me.
remove us
I
from
don't
our
work for you.
vehicle where we have committed no crime.
That's right. No
All
crime is
of our
committed.
legal
You
documentation has
asked
been
for
provided.
credentials,
I need
but you
Sheriff
don't
You got, you're
David
escalating the
Pankrat
situation by
over
creating
here right
laws.
I
now,
don't recognize the state of
You're
California.
creating
How do I work?
No, you're creating a bullshit situation by creating your own laws
Okay.
by asking people to do so. Slavery is illegal and unlawful. I will have to bill you $250,000 for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Do you want to continue?
Oh, yes, let's definitely continue with this, because listening to a couple so ignorant and out of touch with reality that they can quite easily and without irony compare registration plate laws to slavery, all while the passenger calls 911 on the police, is comedy gold. So, yes, please continue.
I will do my job.
It will be 1 million per frame, 30 frames per count, digital count per
I will do
second.
my job.
Video camera subpoenaed for
Okay.
federal court.
We will do our job.
Your name and badge number
I give it to
will be
you.
law and liability for any damages to this auto or us. We do not give you consent to touch this vehicle or us.
We understand
We
that
do
you're
not
doing
serve
consent.
private
We do not serve
corporations.
private corporations.
We've never been served a copy of
You
the
work for us?
California Constitution. We don't live
You may be
under
go.
the
You may be
California
dismissed.
Constitution.
Here's what's going to
You're free
happen.
to go. We did not commit no crime.
Thank you. I didn't ask for your permission for nothing.
Well, I'm giving you an
Are
order.
you going to step out of the vehicle?
Call your
voluntarily?
commander. Call your
Are you going
commander.
to come out of the vehicle?
Call your
voluntarily?
commander.
Are you going to come out of the vehicle?
You
voluntarily?
need to call your commander.
Are you coming out of the vehicle?
Or wait for the
voluntarily?
sheriff to
Call
arrive
your
to show
commander.
credentials.
You're committing a crime.
You're committing a federal crime.
Sergeant Burns, you're committing a
16355.
crime.
16355.
16355. How?
Are you going to step out of the vehicle on your own?
A man is attempting to kidnap us in our private consumer
Are you gonna
goods.
Step out of the vehicle on your own.
We're at the
Yes.
pharmacy CVS.
No, they're committing a crime.
They're committing a
I do
federal
not obey
crime.
my public servants when they're committing a crime.
Okay. It's time for you to step out of the vehicle, sir.
I'm not missing music.
We're not
They have
misusing
guns.
911.
They have
Yes, ma'am.
tasers. I'm not committing the crime here. You need to contact
You
the
are
sheriff.
wrong. You will step out of the vehicle. We will yank you out.
If you harm me in any way, in any
Is
fashion,
this
you're going to be law liability.
retaliation for the federal
100,
lawsuit
100
against your
million
police
law
department for
liability.
the murder of
I don't give you
Diane
consent to
Estes
touch us.
Steele?
I
No.
didn't ask for consent.
We didn't ask
Is
for
this
any of this. No,
retaliation?
don't
Is
get,
this retaliation?
get off me. Don't touch me. I do not give you consent to touch me.
He's got a knife on his right side.
Do not give you consent to touch me. Do not touch me. Don't touch me. No. Get off me.
Let me have
That's a phone. You're taking my phone out of my hand. What the hell are you doing?
He's got a knife. Watch out.
Don't give you consent.
You can stay in the car.
I have a hand behind my back.
So he lied about not having a weapon, with one of the officers pointing out that he had a knife on his right side. What a surprise. Not that it's illegal to carry a knife, I just find it interesting that those who accuse others of dishonesty and criminal behaviour are usually the ones doing it themselves. Every accusation is an admission of guilt with soft sits. Anyway, the remainder of the video is just audio where CHP discussed towing the vehicle, but then the passenger hands over her driver's license. The video ends soon after that. Anyway, if you managed to get through to the end of this video, then I thank you and I salute you. I truly do, because this was a tough one to sit through with all that repetition. But that arrest at the end more than made up for it, I think. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.
All right. Yes. Leland, yes, and he brought this up. It is so amazing how much of like projection from all of these guys. Again, from the sovereign citizens all the way down to the lowly frauditors. So many of their arguments are blaming other people for doing what they are doing. Even the Lucky Laptop video we were watching earlier. The lady goes, well, obviously, sir, you're twisting my words. And he goes, well, cops always twist people's words. So how do you like getting a taste of your own medicine? Like, this is how you live your life. Doing the things you say you hate. To prove what? That you're an asshole? Great! You proved it! We believe you! Ladies and gentlemen, it has been ordered by the Court of Hezokuai. Once I bang the gavel, you know it's done. Set in stone. So I'm about to put the gavel to the metal. Oh, wood. Right now, court ordered Final word. Lucky Laptop News is an asshole. All right. I know you are, but what am I? Anyway, yeah, a lot of these idiots are stupid, and a lot of these stupid people are idiots. It's awesome. And they're growing, ladies and gentlemen. It's spreading like a virus, like a horrible, rotten, easy, nasty toenail fungus. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, from now on, sovereign citizens and bandentiality, McDoodle, McDougal, stress relief tablets. Take a poo, take a poo, take a poo, poo, take a poo, take a poo, take a poo, poo. If you got to poo, don't know what to do. Free Shavaka do, gonna make you poo. When you try your very best, but it won't come out. And it hurts so bad that it makes you scream and shout. Free Shavaka do is gonna make you poo. I don't know what happened. I lost my mind for a moment after listening to that idiot babble his sovereign citizen nonsense for 15 minutes. I had a brainstem. So anyway, so what I was trying to say is they keep growing like toenail fungus. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a report on that very thing from Takedown Exposing Frauditors.
You know, Curtis Clark, we've been doing some videos on him the last few days. Today he's doing another video to inform everyone he is going full-time frauditing as of today, and he wants to let the cops know, look out, I'm back. That's the title of his video. Wow. So we're going to add a couple videos into this one to show you what he's been doing, the type of nonsense he's been pulling off, but he's letting his subscribers know he's going out and he's going to film them. One thing I want to let you guys know is he was at 4,200 subs today and he's at 5,300 subs today. So his channel is growing quite fast, and I'm assuming it's because he's getting a lot of people watching his videos and people highlighting his channel, people like us. He's getting trolled pretty hard too. I don't know if he realizes that, but he's probably getting a little bit excited about it and figures that, hey, I'm going to go start filming these cops and posting a bunch of videos, and maybe I can make a bunch of money. Anyways, you guys can watch the video and make your own decision on it and what you guys think, but you guys already know what mine is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Enough talking. Let's get into it. Like always, guys, please subscribe to the channel. About 70% of the people still are not subscribed, so please do subscribe. It helps out the channel huge. Hit the like button, turn all the notifications on, and I will see you all down in the comment section. Thank you very much.
Hey America. So I just got done with my leave of absence, whatever you want to call it. Saturdays and Sundays are my days. For me, Saturday, Sunday, my God, my time to decompress and all that type of stuff. So I'm gonna start hitting it on YouTube though. I'm gonna start uncovering some stuff and talking about some stuff. Maybe do some live stuff. Then I'm gonna try and get all the names of all these cops. Talk to the stations, get their names, see if I can get body camera footage, all that type of stuff. and I'm gonna try and upload all that stuff, keep you guys in the loop, and really hit this hard because this isn't cool.
So he's trying to tell everybody it's not cool what the cops are doing. It's really not cool what you're doing, harassing them. Here's a short video clip of yesterday.
Where's your ID? Curtis Clark, March 11th, 1995. You don't get ID. You know why? Because I just identified myself. I'm not driving. This isn't a traffic stop.
Oh,
Am I right?
hey, what's your last four?
Am I right?
All right, what's your last four, bro?
I'm not telling you my last four. I don't know you.
What's your name?
Who are you? Get away from me.
Oh, your choice. Your choice. Your choice.
You're ugly.
Your choice.
You're ugly.
That's great. Your choice. Put your hands on the roof.
All right, they're arresting me. Freaking tired. Are your body cams on? Turn your body cams on. Turn your body cams on.
And I'm at an Airbnb now. I was staying at a hotel, and so I think I should be. I have to talk to the Airbnb people to see if I can use the address for my registration and that type of stuff, and also have an offer from someone else saying that they would let me use their address. So I should be able to get that stuff taken care of. I'm gonna. My bank kind of screwed me over. They started taking money out of my account when I had money in my account. They've done it before, saying that I have overdraft fees when I have money in my account. And they're just jacking me around. So, but I'm gonna try and stay home for the rest of the month and work on some stuff and get my car registered so I don't get pulled over anymore. Here in Texas, I'll get it registered, and just trying to stay away from them and not get eaten up by those not good people, not doing good, doing evil people. So yeah, I'll be replying to comments.
What the
all
hell
sorts
kind of
stuff.
drugs
If you
is
guys
this
have
guy
advice, let me know. I'm gonna be replying to the comments, getting back to you guys. Trying to keep it kosher, but if people aren't keeping it kosher, it
True
won't look
to
so
the
kosher
red,
on my
white,
end either. So
and blue.
I gotta defend myself. It's what I do. I don't take stuff from people. I don't like it. I've done that before, just stayed silent, and that's creates a problem for us, because then those people, you let them do that type of stuff. I don't like that philosophy of, oh well, it's not worth your time. Well, yeah, it is, because
I like getting arrested.
I'm gonna invest in myself and the people around me.
Make money off
by
my YouTube channel.
Not letting people do whatever they want. You know, like if they're being abusive or mean or stupid and it's causing problems.
You're
for
describing
me, They're
yourself.
gonna cause problems for other people too. So it's like, I stand. All right.
See, I never
you guys
really
around.
was into downers, man. So I
And
don't know
those
what
tags that he's talking about on his vehicle, that was the first video we did on him. Like I said, guys, I will link both the videos I've done in the description so you guys can watch them. He's quite the character, this guy. But here's a little clip of his tags that from his first video we did.
Is that what's going on? Hey. What? That's none of your business. Get away from me. Well, that's not going to happen. Well, your tag doesn't come back to nothing. Okay?
May I explain it? All right,
I don't want. No, I don't
anytime
care.
we
I
see
don't
a
care.
tag like that,
I don't
we can't
care.
make contact with you. Make sure the
No, you
vehicle's
can't.
not. Look it
You
up.
can't. You can do whatever you
Look it
want,
up.
but I
Look it
don't
up.
have to
All right, be
comply
careful.
with you because I didn't do anything illegal. So.
Actually, that tag is not legal. So
Actually, it is.
no, it's not.
You know what I mean, guys? I don't know what to say, but that's it for the video. He's going full time. And I highly recommend watch the last 2 videos that I posted of him. You get a good understanding of what this guy's all about. He's clearly harassing law enforcement. There's no doubt in my mind. So there he is, Frauditor going full time to harass law enforcement officers. I don't know how long it's going to take him to get arrested again, because he already did, but here we go. Just another Frauditor we're going to ask to add to the list here and see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a short clip, but like always, we have to highlight these guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and help with the channel by subscribing, and I'll see you guys down in the comment section.
All right. I'm telling you, man, look, it's so amazing how the Butterbrain Douche Canoe community is growing. It's like amazing, like, and I kind of knew, I mean, I've known for a while that, because when you look at the amount of people that are fans of these guys, it's only a matter of time before more and more people like Riot Girl and now this guy and whatever start actually trying this crap. But I think a big part of the problem with the whole movement is this idea. It's kind of like whoever started it. And I mean, there's some argument, because you could go all the way back into the 70s and read some articles that were written about sovereign laws and technicalities in the laws and the Constitution and the UCC codes and stuff to see how it all started. So there's different ways you could kind of try and break it down, but ultimately, it's perfect in some ways. It really is. And I think that's one of the reasons why it keeps growing. Because if you just, let's take the license plate thing as an example, okay? If you're driving without a license plate, you're going to get pulled over. Again, if you're driving without a license plate, you're going to get pulled over. Now, in my mind, in the minds of intelligent people, right? And I would assume in the minds of most of the people here, what that means is that whoever convinced you that you don't need a license plate was lying to you and are trying to grift you and steal money from you by making you buy a fake license plate. But the way that they write their arguments and make their arguments, it's all, like I said, it's almost perfect because it answers itself. I say, because I'm smart, if you don't have a license plate and you get pulled over for not having a license plate, that proves that they're wrong when they say you don't need a license plate. Because if you didn't, then you wouldn't get pulled over for not having it. But the way that their argument is written, if you get pulled over for not having a license plate, that proves that these horrible, evil, rotten, no good tyrants are enforcing laws that don't exist. And they're breaking the law by doing it. So I'm thinking the more trouble they get in, the more proof that should be that you got hoodwinked, that you got tricked, that you got fooled, that you got brainwashed into believing something that isn't true. But because the thing that isn't true says, well, if they pull you over, then you know. See, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like, well, let's see. If you stab somebody, they're gonna bleed. So I'll convince you that if you stab someone and they bleed, the fact that they're bleeding proves that it was okay for you to stab them. Like, it's the same kind of mentality. Well, if you get pulled over for breaking the law, that proves that it's not against the law and that they're just mean and pulling people over for no reason all the time. So the more pulled over they get, the more arrested they get, they don't make the connection that the fact that they keep getting arrested is proof that they were lied to by the people who told them that what they could do is legal. They see it as proof that, wow, the cops really are that bad. It's like, no, you idiot. It's proof that you were lied to. That the people who told you that you could do this stuff and it's legal were wrong. And again, and I've said this before, I said this yesterday. I'll say it all the time. If it's true that by law you do not need a license plate, if it's true that by law you do not need a driver's license, if it's true that by law you do not need registration or insurance or whatever it is, then how come the only people in the world that know that are you idiots? Especially when they say the Supreme Court ruled it's illegal. If that happened, if the Supreme Court farts, it's in the news. If a justice has a drink of coffee with no sugar in it, it's in the frickin' news. So if they said that license plates are a violation of your rights, that wouldn't be a secret that only sovereign citizens knew about. It would literally change the entire landscape of law enforcement globally. It would have an insane impact. At the very least, nationally. But no, only the 150 to 200 frauditors and maybe 5,000 sovereign citizens in the world are the only people who know this. Oh, what? If 99.9998% of the people on Earth know that you're wrong, maybe you're the one who's wrong. See, this is the problem. People like Rogue Nation was in here earlier. These people who dive into this lifestyle and surround themselves with it, it gets to a point where that's all they know. They start to actually believe this nonsense. I said it the other, in fact, I think I talked about this yesterday. There's this idea that when you walk into a building and you're filming, that's cool. But the fact of the matter is, that doesn't happen. The only people who do that are the First Amendment auditors. That's not a thing. You do that, you surround yourself with it so it feels normal to you. But when you're a person, you're a secretary, you're working in a building, you're typing all day, every day. Maybe you've been working there for a year, 10 years, 50, 30 years. And not once has anyone ever walked in with the camera. And then you react. You don't know how to, because you've never seen that before. So you see someone coming in with a camera, and you say, okay, I've never seen this before. As far as I know, you're not allowed to film in here. And you guys are like, no. People walking around with cameras is normal. Yeah, it's normal to you because it's what you do. But again, you know what? If Rogue's still in here, guys, don't time him out, because I want to ask him a direct question. So I want to give him an opportunity to answer. Let's see if he actually can answer a question. All right, let me ask you something. I got a challenge for you. Let's see if you can answer this. If you're trying to expose the way that the public servants act, you're trying to expose them for doing whatever it is that you think they're doing wrong. If you're trying to expose the way they treat the general public, the general public doesn't walk in there with a camera. So You walking in there with a camera isn't going to expose how they treat their people. It's not going to expose how they treat the customers. It's going to expose how they treat the idiot with the camera. You want to expose how they treat regular people, the general public. Why don't you go in there with a hidden camera? Or why don't you FOIA the footage that you love to brag about how they have all the cameras in the building filming them anyway? Then you'll see how they actually treat the general public. Oh, you're not going to do that because what you would see is, yes, may I help you? Oh, sure, let me take that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. May I help you? Oh, yeah, sure, let me do that for you. I'll take care of that. No problem. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, for 12 hours a day, every day. That isn't going to get you clicks and views. That isn't even really a question. All right, how about this? How is filming, recording other people's business, minding your own business? When I mind my own business, I'm not staring at other people and filming or recording them engaged in their business. That's literally the opposite of minding my own business. So how can you define filming other people's business as minding your own business? There's a question. Whatever. Or just request their footage. Exactly. Let's just look at the Google reviews of how they treat folks. Oh! Well, then why do you need to expose them if they already got bad Google reviews? If everybody already knows they're bad, what are you exposing? Why do you need to go there and cause a problem if they already have their reputation destroyed by Google? False equivalency. Sorry, won't accept it. I reject your hypothesis because that is a false equivalency. And I love that you guys always do that. You always, all of you do that all the time. I had this dude telling me the other day, well, what if you're wearing a MAGA hat and somebody comes up to you and says, take that hat off? That's the same thing as someone coming up to you and saying, stop recording me. No, it's not. It would be the same if I was taking that MAGA hat and saying, look at my hat, look at my hat. Here, see, I'm following you around and forcing you to look at my hat whether you like it or not. That would be the equivalent. Just sitting there, because they love to say that, like you say with the beach. Yeah, I go to the beach and I'm filming and there's the ocean and I'm getting some beautiful pictures. Yeah, that's the same thing as walking into a building and waiting until I find someone who's uncomfortable being filmed and then specifically going out of my way to film them because they asked me not to. That's exactly the same thing as filming the ocean and some people walk through the frame while I'm filming. Yeah, it's exactly the same. What the hell are you drinking? Cocaine? Liquid cocaine? Mixed with LSD? How do you come up with these insane, stupid, nonsensical arguments that have nothing to do with anything? The dogs are barking because there's someone at the door. The dog's barking, so let me play a video while I go take care of that.
Had some really good sovereign citizen videos with outstanding screams. And I thought, why can't we have a screaming edition of the best sovereign citizen videos? And I thought, well, why stop there? So I've got 10 videos where I find the screams, the voices, the whole combination is really quite good to make this list. You guys tell me what you think is the winner. Let's watch.
To know if I need to get out. I don't want any violence. I don't want to.
The cops just said last chance.
Threatening me.
Police behind me.
How you doing?
I'm good, officer. How are you?
Good. Need to see your license and insurance.
And it is not a crime for me to travel
I need
without a
your
license.
license and proof of insurance.
12th time.
What you may have.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
What you may have.
Obey it, or I'm going to.
What you may have. What you may have is the opportunity to read. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Wow. Window smash, tape light style.
This is assault. This is assault. You've broken my windows. I do not consent. I do not consent.
Fixing to
Brutality.
tase you. I'm fixing
Stop.
to tase
This is police brutality.
I'm fixing
I
to
haven't
tase
done
you.
anything. Ah!
I'm going to tase you again. If you do not give me your hands.
Even case one.
I'm gonna right there. You're under arrest.
Over my under arrest. What law have I broken? Ah! Oh, shit! Okay,
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
This is the second time.
I got it. Move again. I got it.
From one of the viewers, the German guy. So it's not a taser, but it's second best thing. Chemical agents. Let's watch Arkansas.
He's talking to somebody saying, well, is he answering you? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get out. Get on the ground. Get out of the car. Get on the ground. I didn't say nothing. What the fuck you do that first? You better please. Get out of the car. I didn't do nothing. Get your, go get your gloves on. Go get your gloves on. Oh my God. Let's go. Help me. Let's go. It's wedged in. It's wedged in.
That's like the exercise machine.
Let go of it. Grab it over the wheel.
Okay, and you know what I want to say about this, ladies and gentlemen, is that, like, when you're watching a situation like this, the frauditors and the sovereign citizens and all the people that are pro that community, they'll look at this and they'll say, how can you guys support? Look at what those cops are doing to that poor innocent guy who's screaming and hollering and yelling. He's screaming and hollering and yelling because he's a butterbrain douche canoe who refuses to have a driver's license or cooperate with the cops. If he would have just given them their license, they would have wrote him a ticket, the whole thing would be over. He's the one who created this situation. It's his own fault he's in it, and he's getting what he asked for.
Please get me out. Please get me out. Ouch. Ouch. The truck is burning. All right, we'll get something to say. Ouch. Please. Please, it's burning me. We'll get something to say. Burning me.
I like this comment. It's like his actions have consequences. Wow.
It burns. Oh, it burns.
No, I'm going to repeat it to you. You're the one who's getting the ticket.
Well, I'm the one whose life has been destroyed by police officers, and I can't handle this.
Okay. All you need to do is sign the ticket and you'll be done. You're not signing anything. Okay. If you don't sign the ticket, I'm going to arrest you right now.
You're not going to arrest me. You're not signing it.
I'm going to arrest you for not signing the ticket. 60 out. Get out of the car.
I can't do this.
You're under arrest. Get out of the car. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. He's under arrest. Get back. Not signing the ticket.
Wait a minute.
How ridiculous. I have a feeling that she always gets her way.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an overreaction, wouldn't you say?
Get back. You have to stop and stop. Stop. Stop resisting, or you can get charged more.
I'm not! You already threatened me with jail! He threatened me with jail!
Threaten me with jail.
I even signed a ticket! Oh! I'm not doing it! No! I can't do this! I can't do this, officer! Please! I can't do this here! We really should
Sit down.
You should!
Sit down. Sit down. In the back of the car.
No! No!
Sit down.
Why are you doing this to me?
Put your feet in the car. Put your feet in the car.
I can't
Put your feet in the car. Put your feet in the car. Stay away from the car, please. Stay away from her. Okay.
All right. All right.
Can I tell you what?
She's had years of this.
Okay.
And she's terrified of police now. I think what she was trying to do is to use
A little excessive. Why you fucking starving us away? What are you doing today? I ain't nothing! Nothing! No pomegranates! No pomegranates! No! I don't want them anywhere near here! Am I clear? Say the rule again. No pomegranates! Say it. No pomegranates. Say it. No pomegranates. Say it. No pomegranates. Say it. No pomegranates. I want a 10-hour! All I want is great stuff! Not for you, talking. Why? A little excessive. A little crazy. I'm fucking starving us away! What are you doing today? I ain't nothing! Nothing! No! Pomegranates! Nothing! Nothing! No! Pomegranates! Nothing! Nothing! No! Pomegranates! Nothing! Nothing! No! Pomegranates!
Yes. That was No Pomegranates by Karen Metal. All right. Oh, yes. Anyway. All right, Blackheart Knight. We got a tasing in store for you. I thought I gave you it, but just in case you think we got another one, here you go. All right.
Hey, Yeah, what the heck? Oh, Blackheart Knight! There you go again! Blackheart Knight doing his thing! You're always giving me a hard time just because I'm an evil, horrible, rotten, no good, disgusting frauditor. You guys are so full of crap, you make me mad. You ain't gonna tase me. Watch, check it out. Oh, crap, you are! Oh, wait, it stopped already. Come on, Hez, fix it. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Blackheart Knight. Beautiful, 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 fantastic stuff. Anyway. Let's get back to the original video of the screaming Karen idiots and sovereign citizens. Love Patrick Darcy. Just had to stop and throw some Karen metal in there because this lady specifically reminded me of it.
She refused to sign the ticket. When she called me on the phone, she was crying. She is very, very, very.
She made the police officers bring in their supervisor. I think she had 5 cops there now, and she refuses to open the window, refuses to open the door. It's not even her car. Her window will get blasted, but it's the sound effect and her voice that makes her a Hall of Fame finisher. And I'm not even going to give you the whole video because I don't think your eardrums could take it, but here's the last part of it.
What crime am I being suspected of committing?
For a traffic violation of a break.
Traffic infractions are not crimes according to People versus Battle.
Wrong state. That's a California state. I think. Doesn't
What
matter.
crime am I being suspected of committing?
Ma'am, if you don't open your window, I'm gonna break your window.
What crime am I being suspected of committing? They're attempting to break my windows.
And it's not even her car.
They're attempting to break my windows, and there is no crime.
Give me your license.
There has been no crime committed. According to People versus Battle, traffic infractions are not crimes. Please do not attempt to assault me or my property.
Open the door so we don't have to break your
Officer,
window.
please do not touch my property or me if there's been no crime committed. They're about to bust the window. They're about to bust the window. They're about to bust the windows. They're about to bust the windows. There's been no crime committed here. Officer E. Parker. Officer
Like I
C.
said,
Huffman.
when you see the gloves on them,
And Officer T.
like
Webster.
that, they're gonna break.
There
the
has
glass.
been no crime committed. There's been no crime committed. Please do not touch my property, ma'am, if there's been no crime committed. Please do not touch my property, ma'am. There's been no crime committed. They're damaging the property, and this isn't even my property. Please. Oh my God! Oh my God! I got glass in my eyes! Ah!
Okay, you really don't want this before your morning coffee or even maybe after your morning coffee, but this guy really goes to a higher level of loudness.
Devin, stop.
More hair. Can't even grow a beard. What a little. Can't even grow a beard. Can't even grow any facial hair on his face. No, I just had to get that out.
Never remember anybody doing this kind of shit. It's hilarious to me. Let's watch. I was expecting some moves, but this is all vocal. Here we go, the intent look. Yeah, keep that ski in there. Oh. Got me especially.
So I'll ask again, you're refusing to give me your name, date of birth, social security number. Any of that will be sufficient.
I don't answer questions.
Grab him! Show us your hand! Stop him!
You got it?
Get out, go!
You got the dog. Dog. Got him, Joe?
Stop biting my dog! Roll over on your stomach! Roll over! Roll over! Give us your hand! Take his right hand. All right.
I got his leg.
All right.
Got leg. I got leg.
Oh my God! Ow!
By the way, greetings to Tones Overthinks It. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Extend that arm all the way out. Get away from me. Everybody clear?
Clear.
Turn over your stomach now.
Roll over. Roll over. Hands behind. Hands behind you.
Both hands.
Other one. Give him that hand now. Give him that
My
hand.
arm's hurting, guys. Please. Please. I've been lawful.
Release this hand.
I've been lawful.
Release your hand.
I've been lawful.
Told you he's an Article 4 free inhabitant, so he does not have to have a license. This is on recording. Article 4 free inhabitant pursuant to the Articles of Confederation. You can look it up. It's in the United States Book of Codes. It is your...
Why are they quoting the Articles of Confederation? Why do these idiots do that? Like they're taking laws that are way hundreds and hundreds of years old, and it's insane. These people are so stupid. Anyway, what do we got? We got Weed Skidor in the house. The practice time is over. Everyone reset. We're going to do it again. Logan Sandman, I woke up to some bork bork nom nom. Today's going to be a good day. That's right. Because like Bob from the Graham and Bob Show says, oops, an angry canine is way better than a taser. Heck yeah. Thanks, Ancient Chart, Music and Art from Robert Custos. And Chef M80 says, the ones that quote the Articles of Confederation don't understand the Constitution. Replace those. Exactly. All right, let's get back to the video.
Or laws you have to follow.
There is no such thing as a book.
All right, I will do that. I'll walk you back here.
Article 4 free inhabitant pursuant to the Articles of Confederation.
The camera down for me. Is that if it records, that's fine. But I don't want you holding anything.
No weapons. No weapons. All right. No.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is the same thing.
I get out of the car?
Yes.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
All
You
right.
can go get your superior.
Well, I am going to tow this car, and you cannot be in the vehicle while I'm towing this vehicle.
Well, if you go get your superior,
That's
he'll
not gonna happen right
clarify that he can be set free because he does not
That's
have
not
to have
going
a
to
license.
happen right now, young lady. So either you're going to come out of the car on your own free will, or I'm going to assist you.
I'm going to get out of the car and walk down to that house.
No, you are not free to leave right now. Well, you're not free to leave. You're going to take the bag off.
No,
You're
I'm
going
not.
to take the bag off.
No, I'm not.
Relax your...
Hey, you're raping me. This is rape. This is rape. This is rape.
Relax.
Okay.
Relax your arms.
It's relaxed.
Stop fighting with
It's
me.
relaxed.
Stop fighting with me. Stop fighting.
All right. I'm not fighting.
Sent you to 5-6. I got a bad of X-ray.
Here, I'm lifting my arm up. I'm lifting my
Leave
arm up.
your arm right
It
there.
hurt. Okay. I told you what I was doing.
This is pain compliance, okay? It's not meant to be comfortable.
This is
Do I have your attention?
This is completely illegal. No! Take my bag off.
I can't.
You're not putting me in the car. You can wait till you get to superior. You are not taking my bag off. You can handcuff me with my bag on.
You're right. I will. Relax.
I'm relaxed. You got my bag! You got my bag! You're gonna get in so much trouble, you son of a bitch! You're gonna get sued! You don't even know what you're doing! I'm telling you, I'm
Young
gonna
lady.
fucking sue!
Well, that would be kind of scary.
Best scream I have ever heard. That is the top down winner. That oh man. Gosh. All right. Sorry. One more time. So looking at the 10 videos and trying to evaluate them in a holistic approach and giving them the due attention that they deserve, I was looking at my list here. The first one, verbal diarrhea. What made it interesting to me is he looks like he's, he's fit, he's tough and everything, but then he went into just little girl mode in a matter of, well, he just caved in. The second one, static and electricity. I saw the driver giving the police officer some static. He in turn gave the guy 2 doses of electricity. Number 3, it burns. That one is a chemical agent they use because they couldn't tase the guy. And it seemed a little overdone to me that the way he was screaming and carrying on, because I've been hit with that stuff a few times. And yeah, it burns, but it's not going to incapacitate you like the way he was acting. But it was funny. And I thought he kind of sounded like Linda Blair, so I had to throw that in there as well.
His name is Patrick
Number 4,
D'Arcy, and he's great. I've had him on my
traffic stop. Tells me that the way she's acting is she's not used to being told no. She's always used to getting her way, out of touch and very out of tune in terms of the pitch of the scream. She definitely was a worthy contender for the sheer duration of it, although I think she was trying to use it as pressure to get out of things. That's what the scream was for. The rooster, number 5, has always been one of my personal favorites, and it's not even her vehicle where she's going to get the window smashed. And that rooster sound to me is just lovely. I always want to put her in there. Number 6, headbangers ball. Guy was definitely seriously stressed out. I don't know the backstory of this. He was only being cited for a no trespass warning, I think, but he turned it into a whole slew of charges. Number 7, the karate screams now, or martial arts. I don't know what form of martial arts that is that she's doing. One of my friends was trained by Benny the Jet Yukitas, who nobody should. I almost said the F-bomb. My mom is watching these videos now that she has YouTube. She's, pushing 90, and if I swear, it very much upsets her. So, Mom, I didn't cuss. I stopped myself. And number 8, Rover takes over. That one was interesting because I think, first of all, he's filming himself while he's being bitten. So I think he is playing it up to the cameras a little bit. I've been bitten by dogs. That one definitely is an attack dog. I wouldn't want it. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt. Doesn't say you can't get injured. Doesn't say it's not painful. But why put yourself through that? He rejected every attempt to walk away. So he certainly is a worthy contender because he's the only one I saw, other than the guy that got maced, that actually had to put in some physical pain. So he's a worthy contender, especially since he didn't have to go down that road. Number 9 was one you've seen before, the sovereign citizen, who absolutely has a really annoying voice, and just her scream and her voice gets on you. The number 10 is going to my mind. That was probably the best scream I've ever heard. And, I don't know if it was staged or whatnot. I don't think it was, but who knows? That one was hilarious. And I hope you liked the video. Thanks.
All right, round of applause for Patrick D'Arcy, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Love it. All right, we've been on almost 4 hours. I gotta go. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, don't forget to join me and my co-host, Frauditor News Network, every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Frauditor Follies Saturday Night Snafu Show. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and this weekend's guest is going to be the one and only Miss Mandy 777. And then next Saturday, August 26th, our guest is going to be the one and only Frauditor Ram. And then on September 2nd, Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, join me and my co-host, Frauditor News Network, with our special guest, the one and only Dummy Kruger is going to be here, ladies and gentlemen. And then on September 9th, one of the newest members of our crew, Underground News, is going to be here. Yes. So don't forget to join us in that. Don't forget to drop a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me every time, every weekend. And as you know, the show ain't over until you see the Elvis gnome. So, love you guys very much. Thank you for joining me like every morning. I love hanging out with you guys. Oh, yeah, I'm all shook up.